Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us and happy Saturday. Glad you're with us today. We have 3 hours live from Los Angeles and we got a good show. We have so many specials and we've got some really big wheels that are actually trios that we're going to see in some really astounding items that are going to include from the most common stone in the world but at the most uncommon of quality, our diamonds. We're going to see 3 of our classic diamond pieces today on a clearance, on a blowout, likely the last time we see them at this value, by the way. So we have 3 diamond bands that we're going to see all coming up very, very soon, and they are really beautiful diamond bands. So if you've never got one of our classics, whether it's our 1 carat, we've got actually 2 that are going to be over a carat, and then one's got really big diamonds. So we've got diamond bands for one and all here today. We've got them all at the same price. They're all the last call at this opportunity, by the way. So we're really excited about that. But also, we have a special wheel of really the polar opposite when it comes to diamonds, and it's going to be our most rare of diamonds, which are the chameleon diamonds, which if you've never heard of, are the diamonds that do change color. So they're actually based on their temperature. They change color from one color to another and then back and forth they go. So all certified. We're so proud to have those as well. Then you got to see this. If there's a collector out there who wants something really exquisite but still wearable, you know how some collector stones are those pieces you put away and you leave in a safe and you never ever see the light of day? Well, this is something you could wear and enjoy. And I talked about this earlier in the week. We have a golden pearl strand. This is not something that's typical because, well, you see the size. So they're incredible. They're actually going to be graduated in up to 16.5mm pearls that we have for you in the golden variety. That's one of the rarest pieces we've ever had, actually. So we'll see that. And we have, speaking of rare, yellow diamond heart-shaped earrings. That's not something you see every day. Plus, we have a beautiful, really gorgeous cognac diamond. Actually, we've seen a lot of colors of diamond. We talked about it already, what we're going to see in this show today. But there's actually a cognac diamond that's got a lot of pink and a lot of red to it. So super, super rare. We're going to try to make that a big value. And then we got the classic diamonds, a diamond tennis bracelet. Our 9-carat 30s are sold out, but the next size we have is a 520. So we'll see that here as well. Plus tanzanite, I got one. There's one big, beautiful blue wing. And then we're going to see, don't forget those natural color zoisites are tomorrow. We have 4 more of those to show you. And then we've got a lot of affordable throughout the show. So whatever it is you're looking for, let me know if you have a request. We'll get it up here for you. And then, of course, we've got a men's piece or 2 for you as well, and some really special, more affordable, and getting you ready for March. Since we are almost there, we're going to see an aqua in the heart shape, which I know we had one the other day and it was great, but there was only one. And so we're going to bring in another one. It's a heart-shaped aqua. It's a little bit more affordable in the price tag because it's a little bit smaller, more wearable in the size. But you know what? It's going to be a fabulous piece because we don't see many of those either heart-shaped. So we've got the heart-shaped yellows, we've got the heart-shaped aqua, and then lots and lots and lots of diamond pieces. And then, of course, your requests if you have them. So we are going to, my first item has already toppled over. So let's take a look. Hold on. I got to move it back up. I knew it was a little tenuous there, but had it all set up for you, and this is what it looks like. So yeah, that's what it does. So let me just give it a little bit of help here. And so we've got a very, very special cross. It's a necklace. We're going to throw in the chain for you as well, which is really exciting. And we do have, one Brazilian Paraíba today as well. 1 Brazilian Paraíba ring, so that's it. And then this is actually, I kind of thought this might be Brazilian Paraíba on first look, but it's actually a Colombian Emerald. 1123-171 is how we get started on a big Saturday. And again, I guess this would be our last of February, right? So this is it. Great time to shop here as we get maybe spring vibes around the corner, thinking about that. Well, this is going to be our 13-point Colombian Emerald, and it is glowing. And it's got a beautiful oval shape. You can see it glows beyond the stone itself. It's glowing within the gold. And then you have your diamonds, top, bottom, and sides. So you've got the beautiful diamond weight at 7 points as well. And it is coming with this yellow gold chain, which is really deluxe because it's got 3 adjustable lengths. It'll be 16, 17, and 18 inches in length, and then you're going to get your lobster claw closure. So a very important chain that can come right off this piece and be used in others as well. And then, of course, look at the great finishing you have. The same design, the same pattern, going to be done on the inside so that it's nice and wearable for you, and it looks fantastic, doesn't it? So it's in yellow gold. We have just this one, and so it's a simpler, daintier piece, and I want to show you here on the hand so you can get an idea of the size, because that's really where maybe it's going to be the stackable or layered piece that you wear. Maybe it's going to be something that you decide to, put on every single day, because we've done the really, really big sizes, and then you've got something a little more petite here, but still standing out with the gorgeous color it has. I got to find my ruler here. I had to reach way far away for that ruler. Here it is. So there you go. You've got that really special, I would say just a little bit over a ½ an inch. It's more like 5/8 of an inch there, top to bottom. And then let me show you the back of the chain here. There's the back. So you get that lobster claw closure, and you can see beautifully diamond cut chain. Great adjustability there with the 16, 17, and 18. So I think you're going to wear it a lot, and I think you're going to use that chain with other pieces as well. But let's try to make this really super duper affordable as we get started here and give you some of our very, very best. And then we'll take a quick look at it. We'll take a look at it on as well, just so you can see what it looks like from a distance away and how it's going to look fantastic no matter, you know, it really shows up. For being a smaller piece in stature, it's going to have a lot of glow to it. And then there's even the shine of the gold, which of course is unmistakable. So we love that. And again, look at that sparkle from that chain. I love a good chain that's going to be, you know, just workable with so many other pieces as well. I think that's always nice. And if you wanted to pop on a Diamonds by the Yard, you could do it with our smaller ones as well. So this is going to be a one only, and we've got a huge value here, and please stay right there just for me for a minute, maybe not. So this one is going to be a little bit iffy to balance, but there you go. And you know what? Seeing that clarity, that stone, this is no matter what the size in emerald, it's tough to get clarity like that. We're going to make it better than $9.99. Got to start off right here. We even have a turquoise necklace, so a couple of really good necklaces to get you going here early on a Saturday, but it's not even $888 or $777. Is what we do for value, and yet precious, rare as can be stones. Let's make it $6.99 to get us started here with the chain. That's basically the chain price with the pendant for free, and can't beat that. So that's going to be the way we like to start. And then, oh, we have some ruby. I've got actually 3 rubies, but in one piece, so that's exciting too. Gigantic Tahitian pearls, some big tanzanite earrings. If any of that sounds good, we do have, you know what we haven't seen forever is a pink diamond in a large size. We do have one for you, so that's here as well, and just the list goes on and on and on. So let me know if you like this one at $6.99. We'll see who's got it. And then I'm actually going to continue with our necklaces here for a moment because I've got one more, and it's actually turquoise, which is really popular when we see it in necklaces because, you know, it goes with everything and all that. So let's talk about 1123-169, and then we'll get you another fabulous necklace. Gosh, these are good. I mean, really, think about what you pay for chains. Honestly, what you can pay. Do you have this one? Thank you so much. That is gone. And then here comes, we'll go to our next, which is a beautiful bezel set Sleeping Beauty turquoise. Item number is 1123-169. So this will be the 119, and I mean, just perfection. In the bright, beautiful color you get there, bezel sets, so that, you know, there's something to be said for bezel sets all the time, even when they are, you know, even when they're in a necklace, right? So they're not going to catch on things, and it's not going to have any kind of prongage, except for maybe the prongs that hold that one diamond, right? So this is a carat 19 in the Sleeping Beauty, and then you've got you know what, Andy, the diamond weight is still messed up on this. It says 19 points. It's not 19 points in diamonds. So not sure. We've already redone this item number like 3 times. So anyway, yellow gold only, it's probably 1 point in diamond. Let's just, maybe they mean 1.9. Yeah, 1 point. So it's just one single stone there. So yeah, 1 point, we'll change that. It'd be lovely if you were getting 19 points, but the simplicity of this just begs to have one simple diamond right above it as you see there. Great look. And yellow gold only comes with a chain. It's the same chain we just saw. So the adjustability 16, 17, 18, the lobster claw closure as well. And then all of that in, I'm telling you, turquoise is one of the wearable stones of the world. It is one that you could put on as often and leave on as often as you do your diamond pieces. It really is true with the turquoise. Make sure that, again, you get in on these pieces because they will be, whether you're layering it, stacking it. I mean, if you're looking to add those appropriate pieces for layering, which is the hot look right now, there are pieces that where, again, you don't have to have just diamonds. It doesn't have to be just gold. Mixing a little bit of color with your pieces that you already have and love is very, very important. So here's what we'll do on this one. It's going to be a huge value, and I know we just did a pretty significant value on the emerald, right, at $6.99. We're taking this lower, and yet you still get the chain. I'm going to show it to you from a distance away as well, so you can see here what it gives you. It's even got some great basket work here through the side, so, you know, if anybody's seeing the profile of the piece, that's going to look great as well. You can see here, and then let me give you another measurement here, so you can see how long that's going to be. Just really, again, meant to be worn every day. Wearable. It's got a nice little Art Deco detail in the design, also about 5/8 of an inch top to bottom, very similar to the cross we just saw. And then of course, here's your chain. And we've got a couple of these, so that's good news. And there's your lobster claw. And then you've got the 16, 17, and 18-inch adjustable length. We'll take it right on over to the neckline very quickly so you can see it there and give you another perspective on it and how that color is going to look from a distance away. And now we get to make it even better than even $6.99. Are you ready for this? Let's take it all the way on down, and we'll take it right back close up. And we're going to make it so affordable because it's not even $6.99 or $5.99. I mean, everything you think about in gold chains right now that are diamond cut in 14K like this is free with the pendant. It's really remarkable what you can spend on a piece like this, and yet we're not asking $4.99. Let's make it $399 if you want the turquoise with diamond, single diamond. Beautiful stone, and then yes, the bezel setting, very modern, very fresh. So that's going to be $399, and again, we've got a couple of those available, so we'll give it 30 seconds. I think that'll suffice. And then Brazilian Paraíba, I think this is the perfect, I would wear this as a pinky ring, so if you're looking for the most chic, rare, specialty, collectible pinky ring ever, we've got it. In Brazilian Paraíba, it's our only Brazilian Paraíba ring left in the inventory. So that's very, very exciting. And then we're going to keep on going. Now, Tim, let me know if you've got it. I know we've got every operator online here. Tim and Allison, you're thinking about this one as well. Andy thinking about this one as well. And of course, a lot of people. I cannot tell you how many times I have fielded questions about items from Thursday. So if you have any questions about Thursday night's items, you can call me because I think a lot of people are doing that too. So let us know on this one, $399 with the chain included. Thank you so much. One is gone, one is left. And then we'll see who's got the final of the turquoise. It is a beauty, isn't it? It's just, I mean, Sleeping Beauty, aptly named. I mean, it's named that way for the mind, but it is a beautiful stone in its own right. So we like that too. And we enjoy that when we can get something specialty like this is, and then we can get that beautiful chain included. That really ups the ante as far as your value goes, because again, you can take that chain off, use it with other things, make sure you're aware of that, so that if you just are in the market for a chain and you're frustrated by the fact that they're, you know, $600 and $700 for basic chains right now in the world, well, we can solve that. We can get you a chain right here and now and get it out to you, and then you get the pendant as well, and then maybe you're even gifting one and keeping the other. I mean, that's up to you. So take a look. Final call, $399. We've got one left there, and then we're going to get to our triple ruby and Brazilian Paraíba. We've got both of those coming your way. Men's Imperial, you know, we've been seeing those pink Imperials that are so gorgeous. We've got one for the guys today. Very excited about that. Don't forget chameleon diamond blowout, white diamond band blowout. All of that is happening here today. So make sure you stay with us for all of those. And again, get requests in if you have them. So let's get to, are we ready for the Brazilian Paraíba ring? This is, to me, the ultimate. It's like that stack ring, that pinky ring. Maybe you even, I'll tell you right now, it would work beautifully with wonder rings, which I know a lot of you have. And here, this is it. This is really pretty. Perfect consistency. And I'll tell you, some of the Brazilian Paraíba pave we've had, we appreciate because of the rarity, and we understand that, but sometimes they're not always going to be perfectly matched in the pave. And we love it anyways because, you know, the glow it gives, the beauty of the neon, it's all there. But in this particular piece, you can see, and oh, we upgraded the gold too, 1123096. It's 18 karat gold. Got to let you know there's only the one. So this is not going to last very long. We understand that. We know that. It's 21 points, which actually in the varieties of Brazilian Paraíbas we've had, that's one of the heavier carat weights we've done. And you can see they go from side to side in this, almost think of it like a sideways diamond shape here that is really beautifully pave still. And there is just such a beauty. Now, you're probably noticing that even amongst our other stones that we bring in Paraíba, which are typically the Mozambiques, right? Mozambique stones, they have a gorgeous glow. They have a neon blue-green. But this, being the original find, being out of Brazil, gives you an even further neon, a brighter neon. They're always smaller stones. Keep that in mind, that it was just differently, you know, sometimes every deposit in the world, if you're lucky enough to have more than one source of a stone, still the different deposits from different locales can be subtly different, or they can be dramatically different. And with Brazilian Paraíba, I'm sorry, there's one little smudge on the side. So I'm going to try to make sure that's cleaned up, because that is just too good a ring to have that, to have any fingerprints or whatsoever. But look at how pretty that is with the 21 points, and those are Brazilian, so you're getting the original find, which is from 1989. So that's, you know, not that long ago when you consider gems have been around, some of them for 4.4 billions of years. They've been, you know, again, bubbling from the surface. This was only a discovery in the late 80s, so it's pretty impressive. And that's part of why it's rare, but then you've got the neon and the gorgeous glow. Now let me try it on. I'll try it on the ring finger for perspective here. But I do love this, and it's 18 karat gold, so you've got that upgrade as well. But I do love the idea and the concept here that you could stack it. You could wear it on the pinky, you could wear it on the thumb ring if you want something ultra chic, but look at how beautiful this pave formation is. And because it's got that almost diamond shape to it, there's a side-to-side point, top and bottom. So if you do, and many of you do, have the Wonder Ring, it'd be beautiful with that. If you want on the days you want to add a little more wow to it, or just stack away and build something a little bit bigger, but it's not going to be $39.99 because if you know Brazilian Paraibas, you know that you can kind of put any price you want. If you have them, guess what? You're in the minority, so not many people do, so they tend to get some extravagant price tags, no matter what the Paraiba or what the source or where it comes from, but the original is the most collectible of all, and so to be under $4,000 like this is actually not that bad, but you're here for value, right? You're here for value that's not just supposed to be, oh, that's good, or oh, that's okay, or oh, that's great. You're here for enormous value. Value that goes beyond what you've ever dreamed, value that you can't even comprehend, value where we could honestly say, hey, those stones are free. The stones are free, and now you get to take this gorgeous 18 karat gold band and get that for a price that's less than you should pay for just the gold, and that's really important too. So let's take a look at it and get you a great value that's not $39, not $29, not even $19.99, and yet so many ways to wear it. We're sizing it for you, so think about how you want to wear it right off the bat, and you can always, change that later too if you want to, but how about better than even $1,500, and this would be our most affordable here. So let's go ahead and get it to you. And hi, Michael, thanks for joining us this morning. Good morning to you. And this is what we'll do. It's not 15, not 14, not even $1,399. This is, I think, the most affordable Brazilian Paraiba we've had, including much smaller carat weights in total. Sometimes they were in much lighter gold weights as well because they were just little pendants. This is much more extraordinary here, and we're making it $1,299. Stays in the white gold, so that is the one deal there, which most of our Paraibas we see in white gold by choice, so I think that's a good one to have. And then we'll get to our triple ruby ring coming up right after this. If you have any requests, get them in. We're fielding those all day, but again, earlier, sooner rather than later, always a good time because you never know. Your piece could be requested by someone else too, and you could miss it. So make sure you get those in promptly, and we'll help you with all of those. And then here we go with a very, very special Paraiba. We're going to give it 30 seconds because that one's going to fly. And we do have that diamond wheel coming up. It's not going to be that much longer. We're going to wait only about 15 more minutes to bring out the triple diamonds. It's all of our white diamond pieces that are our classics. We even have that beautiful tennis bracelet. Got a bright mandarin garnet today. So it's a lot of jewelry. But again, if there are requests, we'd love to hear those too. And then we actually have my one chameleon diamond. We got that blowout that's going on, but I also have a round, which you know how rare those are. So we'll see that too. And then everything else that your heart desires, including those golden pearls in that strand, which is truly like fit for a queen. So we'll have those also. And don't forget, we've got a very important one of our last tanzanites, one of our last blue wing block Ds. Wouldn't be surprised if this weekend sees them out the door. So let me know on the Brazilian Paraiba. That's a really special piece. And then here we go with rubies. Also one only here, 111, 9148. Take a look at this. This is a really stunning ring. And please wait till you see it on too, because it's really pretty when you see it on, because it almost looks like normally we'd see one center stone with a halo. This is really where we went opulent, and we went 3 big center stones and then put halos. And notice there are actually 2 halos really happening here, because you've got the one immediate halo and then everything is scalloped around the edge. So it's like the border of the ring is creating that double halo effect, and then moving on to that split shank on the sides, which makes it so specialty as well. So we have a full carat in rubies. They are from Burma. Then you're getting the diamond weight, which is extraordinary. That's a carat 05 in the diamond weight, and all of that one ring stays in yellow gold. Cannot duplicate it. We don't have any more Burma rubies to share with you. This is it. So it is the time to get it, because obviously if you're getting 1 carat in a single individual stone, that can be pricey. If you're looking at 3 individual rubies in any other way, it would be very pricey. So this gives you, and we all know this, when you get into bigger stones, like rubies that go 2 carat, 3 carat, 4 carat, that's usually what you'd have to do to get this bigger ring look, like we're going to show you now. You see how wide this is on the hand? You see how beautifully it sits, where you've got that little bit of split, and then it's like you really have just done 3 rings in one here, put them all together, but that's still really pretty transition where you see a little bit of that negative space on the sides, and then all the bigger diamonds really throughout. And this one ring, that's all we have. And I know rubies are something that are here less often than most stones, and that says everything about their quality and rarity. We're very particular about our Burma rubies. Not all of them look the same. Not all of them give you color and glow like these do. These are perfection in stones, and as we should, let's take a look at each one individually. Like, give each one the spotlight centered up so you can really appreciate the glow that they have. We have one ring, and it's nowhere near this $62.99 it started as. That is a very fair price when you consider there's over a carat in diamonds here. It's a carat 05. It's an extraordinary diamond ring on its own. Think about what you'd spend for a carat in diamonds here. When you've got the 3 rubies and they are matched, that could have made 3 separate rings. Instead, put it all together in one to give you the wow factor you love, to give you something different, something specialty, something you're not going to find just anywhere, because most, let's face it, most jewelry stores, even the best, very rarely do they deal in Burma. So this is an important way to go, and it's not even going to be close to $31.50. That's half. What if we go half of that? Then we'd be talking about close to $1,600. We're not doing that either. That's 75% off. Suddenly we're going, wait a minute. We've taken 75% off the TVON price, and now it's not going to be that price either. So this is where you not walk but run to the phones, get one. Maybe just if you're a real true TVON shopper, you probably have the phone in hand at all times. You're ready to go, you're ready to dialing, and you know that when you see the item that you love, you got to dial immediately, if not sooner, just to make sure you give yourself first dibs, right? So let's take a look at this one and not make it $1,500 or $1,499. That is an awfully stunning value when we are taking it further than 75% off. And you've got one opportunity, and again, it's got to stay as is, but we're still going to size it for you. So that just means yellow gold is the name of the game, but we'll take it to whatever size, maybe being a little wider ring. Maybe you want to think about wearing it on a middle finger and index finger. You can do that because we're taking care of that for you. And there's none of that, oh, I'm going to get a bigger size, so I'm not sure, if I'm really ready to pay so much more. This is where you get a chance right now to steal it from us at $1,399. So I know it may already be gone. We're still staying true to what I believe in, which is giving you not just value, the very best value possible, and that certainly is one of them right there, and you've got it. Congratulations. And yep, we did go lower than they even plan on paying. So this is really exciting. Now look at this. It's one of our new, because I know when we've been seeing these lately, they've been going very quickly, and this is my latest blue-green Congolese tourmaline. The look of Paraiba without the price tag of Paraiba, and who knows, one day it may be, actually determined that it is copper-bearing, but until that day comes, or doesn't come, you've got a beautiful stone where it's going to be an amazing value. And that's where 1123207 comes into play here. And again, things are going, but that Brazilian Paraiba remains. That's the only thing we have left from the show so far. So make sure you grab that one. But look at this, 336. And what it's got in this cushion cut is a depth to it. It's this blue-green, powerful stone that's happening where it's really like you see the core of the stone is almost what's giving the blue glow. And then you get different colors of green that are almost ombre through the sides and through the top and the bottom. It's so spectacular, and it's a big stone, and then it's got diamond weight of 73 points. This is the mounting that gives you the double halo around your cushion, but then it looks like you have a trillion on the sides. And when you have it on, which I'll show you now, it can actually look as if it is just completely covered in diamond side to side. There's really no break in that. And there you see it almost looks like you have almost like a big round or a big trillion cut there. And it really bookends it nicely because, a bigger ring. Nice to have it balanced and even across the finger. And now I feel like those colors or the color plays became even more pronounced just now when you see it from a distance away and in a little lower light. It's almost like we're seeing even more of those different blues, greens, even some golden tones coming through. But you can change the gold. So if you don't love white gold, go ahead and get it in yellow. That would look pretty too. Rose gold's fine as well, but here it is. And boy, that's a nice heavy shank in the back too. I mean, it's got a lot of depth to the gold there. And you can see the basket's going to set it up and elevate it because a stone like this is going to love the light. So do the diamonds. So you're definitely getting that there. And we're going to make this a hugely important value, no longer $49.99. And hey, it's brand new. So shouldn't be really discounted, but that's kind of what I do every day, because why should we have to wait for the new pieces to become old pieces till we get a discount? That's just not how we do it. So here's what we've got for you. One special piece, one person gets it, not $49, not half of that price of $2,500. We're making it even better right now. The very first caller can have it for $19.99. Imagine if that was a 3-carat 36 Paraiba, but certainly has got the color of it. It's the same gem family, and it's gone. Congratulations. Now, I do also have, what we haven't seen in a while? I haven't seen a pink diaspora in a while. We've got one today, but I'm going to start you here first with the gold quartz, because this one, wow. Oh, yeah. This is the stone we cannot keep in stock. It's 1122947. It is the only round we have. It is gorgeous. It's got a nice sampling of the gold, and I mean that where it's kind of scattered through the stone like this. And I'm gonna give it just a little bit of room here. It's 112-2947-794. So it's one of our bigger stones. You know what's been happening with these stones? Just the other day I showed you 3 at a time. They were all quite large. They were all 12, 13, 14 carats and up. And with that, they got really hefty in the price tag, and not everyone was able to get one. Well, with this, still the big size, almost a medallion feel, but for your hand, not your neckline. And it's in the yellow gold, and then it's got 72 points in diamonds, which just creates the perfect halo there. So if you want, because still, even though it's a cabochon cut, the rounds are still going to be wasteful. So remember, we always talk about rounds being a premium when it's a faceted, traditional faceted stone, whether it's diamonds or rubies or anything else, but it also applies because it's still a wasteful cut no matter what, and it's even a wasteful cut here when it's a cabochon, and they don't want to waste any of this because there's precious metal in the precious gem. Like double the precious for you, right? It's precious power, and it's gonna be one only, and it's got a nice markdown. Because we've had this, it looks like maybe once, and $59.99 was your deal. We're gonna take it a lot lower. Watch this. This is built beautifully and intentionally, set with a almost bridge style. And I don't mean there's anything running underneath it, but see how the gold band does go all the way around. So it encircles your finger so that it lifts up that stone. However, we make sure that you can see as much of the stone from the underside as possible, including through the inside of the band there, because that's pretty to look at too. You can see the precious metal of that 24 karat gold, that's pure gold as it's found in nature. You can see the pattern is on the underside the same as it is on the other. So it's nice to be able to see that and see how this material goes all the way through, and look at that gem, look at the pattern it has. It's really nice because with certain stones, you know, they're all different. They're almost like those picture jaspers where they're all very distinctive and different and unique, and they all have their own patterns. Sometimes the gold presence is a little more powerful than others. Sometimes it's a little more presence overall, right? Sometimes it's more of just a whisper of the gold. This is really where you're getting a nice, like, again, complete gold all the way through. So it's not like you're getting a lot of blank space there. It's just giving a lot of that 24 karat gold. And we've got one, and it's another big markdown for today. So we've been doing that on the brand new, and then this one looks like it's been on once. Let me show you on the hand though, because it's got this wider diameter to it, being that it is so large. It might be a little bit, yeah, it might look even a little bit larger than 8 carats when it's actually on the hand, doesn't it? Which is a good thing. We saw a couple 12 carats last week do that too, where it was looking like a 25 carat when it was really a 12, and that gives you a nice little extra value, because boy, they do, like so many stones, they go up tremendously when you get into larger sizes. This one's really going to be, I would say, still wearable despite its size, and yet we're going to do better than even, you know what, skip everything. Skip the $3,999, skip the $29.99. Let's make it easy right now. First caller can have it. Hope you're on the lines quickly, because that's kind of how things are going today, and we're going to make this $1,999. I think that's one of the more significant values we've had in all of our gold quartz of late. And that's with us, you know, doing some serious bigger sizes here like this one, discounting them way down. That's a great thing. So when you are looking and wanting something that's already unique, but then you want the more specialty variety of that, that's why you get an 8 carat, that's why you get a round. And then you get that really complete pattern of all that fabulous gold throughout. So are you guys ready to see the big markdown on our most fabulous pink diaspora? I don't even know, some of you might be watching since these actually debuted, because it was a while ago when we saw our last one. Well, we're gonna bring you a big emerald cut in the pink diaspora, which is really actually a beautiful lilac lavender. I think you're gonna like it. So that's gonna be coming up. Plus we also have, and get ready, because I've shown it something similar earlier this week, but I didn't get a chance to show it to you yet, but I talked about it. This is the heart-shaped aqua that we're gonna have coming up in just a bit. We've got the diamond wheel coming up next, but this is gonna be coming up at the top of the hour. So about 30 minutes, you've got the heart-shaped aqua, marches around the corner. We mentioned that because it's that birthstone that a lot of people hold off on even when it is their birthstone, because they know the quality isn't always that great elsewhere. We are gonna bring you the best out there and available. Let's see who's got our gold quartz, and then diamond wheel time already. And there's a reason this is gonna be here early. Tim, do you have this one? Congratulations, thank you so much. So let's talk a little bit about this special, because this one's gonna be very, very important on the way. We have a really beautiful wheel coming up for you, which is going to be our diamond bands. They're gonna be 3 different styles of diamond bands. So I think something suitable for one and all here coming up, but this is where we love a good value. But diamonds are, of course, they've been increasing in price for quite some time. They always do that. So does gold, though, and that's all you have here in the components. A lot of times we'll bring you the values we do because we can find a way to really bring extra value when, you know, we maybe lose a little bit on the center stones, right? Or reduce the center stones or whatever it may be. And you'll see, you know, the diamonds and the gold are not as flexible, right? And sometimes we'll just end up getting a great deal on the center stone, and so the diamonds and the gold become a great value as well because they're always going up. This is a little harder to do when it's straightforward diamonds and gold. We have all of these bands have been seen on the air, except I will tell you there's a Marquise band here that I've only had maybe once. It's really, really unusual because it's got the big stones. But whatever it is you're looking for, whether it's one band to wear every day, whether it's a stackable, whether it's going to be something you decide to stack with something else that you already wear, the options are all there on this wheel. But these are, and there's a big, big moment here for us to celebrate because they're the last time at these price tags. Because yes, even with our values that we try to keep so tried and true for you, eventually the cost on manufacturing, even through us being our own manufacturer, the costs do go up. So it's not like we can just leave these here forever and ever. So let's show you what we got here. That's the big ones. I mean the big center stones there that you have. That's the one where you get pretty major here as far as, yeah, 5 stones that are all going to be bigger in size because each and every one of those are going to be actually 15 pointers, and they're fancy cut marquise. So that's option 1. Then we go to something that I know you love. This is one of my other favorites. I love presenting this. I really do. And that's because it goes side to side with the diamonds here. And you know what? I'm thinking about rearranging these because we like our 2 bands with the single rows, whether you want rounds or marquise. And then we've got the bigger band right here, which is going to be the 3-row style. And believe it or not, and for everybody who's raved about our diamonds, or if you're newer to our show and you don't know the difference between why do our diamonds look so much better than everyone else's, it's as simple as really it comes down to the clarity. We use a VS quality, and that really is what separates ours from everything else. So when it seems like, wait, are those brighter? Are they sparkling more so? What's happening there? It really is a fact because very few people in the world use a VS quality diamond. And we do, and sometimes you can buy an individual stone that is graded as such, and then you pay dearly for it. What I love about this is that it's no matter if it's a bigger stone or a smaller stone, it's really the standard that we maintain really throughout, universally. And that's why when you see these 3 bands, and keep in mind, any one of them can be done in any gold color. Any one of them can be done in any size. So there's a lot of flexibility here for those of you going, well, I like that yellow gold band in the back, but I'm thinking I like the yellow gold element, but I want the single row with the marquise cuts. Well, you can do that. Think about mixing and matching, flipping and flopping, doing whatever you want to do there, because that's the option we give you, and that's a beautiful thing. It gives you all the quality, it gives you all the designer touches, it gives you really the customization that, let's face it, everywhere else you would pay dearly for. Here you don't have to. So all one price. 2 of these 3 bands up here give you more than a carat in diamonds. The one that doesn't gives you the bigger individual diamonds. That's going to be the marquise cut band. So if you want to get really stackable, I would say you're picking one of the 2 single rows. They're very well stackable, great on their own too. Don't get me wrong, you can wear them all by themselves. But if you want to stack, you're probably thinking about one of those single rows. If you want men's or ladies unisex styling and you want something a little more bold, you get the 3-row, which is lots of gold too, might I add, because obviously it's supporting 3 rows in diamonds here. So you're getting a lot going on here. But here's what we've got. All the same price. Last call for them, that's the problem. Can't continue to make these at the value they've been offered at, so you got a last call, last chance. And they're going to be so much more affordable than, oh, $29.99, $29.99. And the one, this one here, the marquise cut, $39.99 actually. Why? Because there are individually larger stones there, 15 points each. That's impressive. So here's what we're going to do. You don't even have to pay $29.99. That'd be like choosing the lowest common denominator and saying, let's just let that price go for all. This is where you're getting a much better value here. And again, what we're going to do is try them on so you can start to get familiar. But this is truly where, mark my words, there is no way to do this anywhere else in the world besides TVON to get this quality. If you have $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 to spend in the diamond world, I hate to tell you, sometimes that doesn't even get you diamonds. Sometimes it only gets you lab grown. Sometimes it only gets you a gold band. And I mean a skinny little gold band like this, if it were just what you see in the back here, which by the way, look how beautifully finished that is, that could cost you $3,000 or $4,000 in today's world. So you're here for the value. You're here to get one of our best on diamond deals all throughout. There might be a lot of you picking up 2 of these rings, 3 of these rings. Maybe you get a couple. Maybe you get the 1 ring in the round brilliant diamond single row here for a thumb ring, and then you get this one for the ring finger. or you like the idea of getting 2 of these to stack around something else. Those are all things to think about, because when you've got a last call and a last chance to get this price tag, and it's why we're doing it early in the show, is because we don't have a lot of quantity to go around. So that's why they got to be here on the early side. And make sure you dial in, because obviously one, and you might imagine which one's more limited than the other. I think you probably know that's going to be the Marquise cut band with the bigger stones, way more limited than the other two, which have the round brilliance, which is just easier to get. So here's what we've got for you. Best price ever, not even going to be even $19.99. And you know what a value that is if you've been scouting diamonds at all in the last couple of decades. But what we're going to do is better, and think about thumb rings, pinky rings, because a lot of ladies are looking right now to build the stacks across the hand by doing that, not replacing the rings you already love and wear, but by adding to it. A lot of great ideas up here for that. It's also going to be better than even $19.99 or $1,500. Here are your carat weights, by the way, and I know this is what's difficult about this, is that you don't have the graphics up there. So hear me out on these carat weights. This is the one that's 75 points. So that means the other two are going to be over a carat, but that's because those are the individual 15 pointers. 5 of them, 75 points total weight. If you go with the 3-row band, that's going to be almost identical carat weight to the other single row round brilliant band. This one, the wider style, has a carat 09. If you choose over here, which this is probably where I think a lot of people are going to go, is because that is a carat 07. So let's think about this. Only 2 points difference between those two diamond rings. And yet one has a single row, bigger diamonds, one has a triple row. So that means you're getting the much, much bigger stones on the right side. So that's where I think a lot of people are going to go. If you want classic round brilliance, you go there. If you want to get, I would say also, since you could, and I wish I had 3 of each, because you could put, I think, one of the beautiful ideas that I love for stacking bands, one of these sitting next to one of those, and then add another, like marquise, round marquise, and how beautifully they'd stack together. I'll show you that. But it's not even going to be $15 or $14 or $13.99, and we're busy already. No surprise why. Remember why this is a big deal today, and why it's a wheel sitting up here together, and why we're featuring it on the show so early on, is because last call. This is last chance, last call to get any one of these at this price tag. They go up next time they're here. These are all classics. They'll all be back. They'll all be here again and again and again, I'm sure, because they're in demand. They're must-haves. They're ones we always need. There's sometimes pieces people will buy years apart because they're stacking and they're building that anniversary set, right? You can do that. You could just do it today and save yourself the money, because today they're going to be less than they will ever be going forward. So that's why I want you to know where we are at. And instead of 14 or 13 or 12 or $11.99, you got a big deal here. And it's a good one. And it's not even going to be $10.99 for any one of those rings. We've got a last call at this price tag. Wait till you see them on. That's pretty. Wow, that's a really pretty ring. We're going to blow it out right now. If you want to, take them all. Take one of each. Trust me, you'll find different ways to wear them, but they're all going to be $999 a piece. And then wait till you see these on. Which one are you already thinking about? This one. Okay, so we love the marquise cuts because they're the big ones. 75 points. Look how that looks just on its own. So one great stack, and they perfectly, notice how those 5 stones, by putting them east to west, completely go across the hand just the way you want them to. Now, I love the idea of stacking. So if you were to put even the mix and the match here, and put the two together, which I'm thinking, you know, I'm thinking another marquise band next to it would be just gorgeous. You see how they sit at the same level there. I've got some different sizes here. Which one do you like? Okay, so the triple row band is going to be, I think that's one you probably wear on its own. Let me show you what that looks like, and at least on the ring finger here so you get an idea. That's also going to go side to side. Triple row, that's where you get the carat 09 in the diamond. So that is the biggest carat weight up there, is going to be your triple row band, and obviously that's going to have the most gold as well. Remember, this one's in the yellow now. It can be white gold just like the others are as well. Let me know who's got what. Here it is on the wheel up close, and then we'll add the other two so that you can decide. And again, if you want the round brilliance, go quickly. We don't have many. Obviously, the marquise, also very, very limited, and a lot of people thinking about getting 2. I would recommend that. Yes. Thank you. That's the most popular so far. I have 3 callers on the line. They're all getting the triple band. So it is a 3 and 3 situation. We got 3 callers. They're all saying, I'll take the triple row, the carat 09. Yes. It is true to size on that one. Good question there, because it is going to taper, and I'll show it to you. It still tapers nicely in the back. So let me show you. It is a wider piece, especially up front, to hold. And then again, it's got that beautiful tapering, but you still see how wide that is. Anyone you want, $9.99, get them quickly. And then Joanne, see, we have got, oh yes, this is the perfect ring for an index finger. I've never even seen this ring, Joanne, so I'm pretty excited about it. The second I saw it, I went, ooh, that's pretty. So yes, it'd be gorgeous on the index finger. So I'll show it to you next, Joanne. We've got a double turquoise floral ring. This is awfully pretty. Oh my goodness. We'll show this one. Look at that. That's coming up. So yay, that's on the way. Just a one only, and then there's your up front. So again, carat 09 here, and this is going to be your carat 07 in the single row, and here's the 75 points, but again, the fewest stones, 5 stones across the way. Let's give it 60 seconds on all 3 of those. Last call, I know if you're a regular viewer of the show or a longtime viewer of the show, you've seen each and every one of these bands offered at that price, but that's the thing. It's a loss every time we do. It's a loss. So you don't see too many opportunities to get this, and that's why eventually prices have to change. And we're very busy on the phone lines right now. Get anything you're thinking about, try them now, get them home. You've got a whole different money back guarantee. So it's one of those things where, you know, err on the side of getting more than you even think you need, because it's going to be wise to take advantage of the price reduction while they're here. So let's give it a last 30 seconds as we just got real busy on the phone line. So maybe we'll need a little extra time to answer any questions you might have, or, you know, get your favorites. But what can I say? That is a huge value on diamonds. And yes, again, I really truly think, I mean, think about it. If you get this one and this one, you would have, suddenly you're getting really close to 2 carats in diamonds that you're stacking together, that you can then find ways to play with it and kind of make it your own every individual day. I mean, bands are as classic as it gets, and we're not just seeing one at a time anymore. It's fun to mix and match the colors of your metals. It's fun to mix and match the shapes, which you've got the ability to do here really easily, and so on and so forth. So think about, again, a lot of people like to, for every wedding anniversary, get another band and stack it next to their current stack. Yes? All of them. You can change the gold on, as far as I know, all of them. Yeah, you can. Yes, you can. All of them. Gold color change opportunity, even rose gold. So if you struggle to find diamond pieces in the real world in rose gold, yeah, that's something we try to make available for you at all times, and we're really thankful for that. So even our rose gold lovers can get the best in diamonds and still get their option in gold. So there they go. And which one were you thinking about, Jess? Marquise cut? You got it. Thank you so much. So Marquise cut being very limited, and get 2. I know we had somebody just doing that exact thing. They got 2. Andy, which one are you taking? Oh, gotcha. Joanne. You know what? I don't think I'm going to be able to fit that onto my index finger, but I'll try. Oh, no, I can't. So this is going to be 1123111. Joanne, take a look at this, because it sounds like she knows the ring. How does she know the ring and I don't? That I don't know. But 1123111 must have been on a Friday. That must be what that means. But look how pretty. How would this ever? It couldn't have been on the air. I just don't think this would have lasted. I don't think it could have. There's no way. 18K, 301 in Sleeping Beauty. Those are ovals put together, 10 of them. And then diamonds in between the florals and diamonds down the sides in a bypass ring that stacks. Meaning it's all one ring, but it stacks down the hand. And I love this as an index finger ring, because look at how it's even going to sit low profile. So yes, that's always my, you know, is it going to be right size-wise, but, you know, the right proportion, but also is it going to, I don't like personally wearing an index finger ring that sits up too high, because I think it's always kind of just, you know, it's knocking on everything. It's just kind of, you're bumping it all the time. This is a really good low profile kind of feel to it. If anybody would like this, it's $9.99. Okay, so $9.90, I mean, really? 18 karat gold, 3 carats plus in turquoise, 19 points in the diamonds as well, including very large stones in between the center of the turquoise. I mean, come on, that is amazing. And it's 18 karat white gold on top of that. So that one may be gone. Let's go back to our diamond wheel. We'll give it a final 30 seconds if you want any of those 3 diamond pieces for $9.99. We'll talk about our pink diaspora. What an incredible value that turquoise flower ring is. Wow. Okay. Excited about that one. Wish I had like 3,000 of those. Okay. So here we go. $9.99. And then which do you want to see again? Okay, we'll show the beautiful. This is why I love this one too. We've done a 5-stone style that has a lower carat weight. It's only 1 carat only, right? This is a 107 diamond weight. Reminder, the one that we have that's 5 stones. There is a little, just something to think about. It's a little issue I have with it. And as great as it is, it only goes diamonds from here to here. There's going to be some gold exposure. It just means you see some of the band. With this one, you do not. There are few, listen, it's a carat of 7 diamonds, so you're getting that. But look at how beautiful those diamonds go perfectly across, set up a little bit higher in that basket work so you can see there. And the whole point is it's going to cover the finger entirely as you wear it. So I always think it cheapens the look a little bit. No matter how good the diamonds are, I think if they're not really completing the band style, right? This is almost like giving you the feel of, is it an eternity band? Could it be an eternity band? Maybe it is, because of the way it looks like they keep going, because they're just set to the very proper point so that it looks very complete on the hand. So that's going to be $9.99 as well. All three are. And then are we ready to see our fabulous pink diaspora? We have not seen these in a while. We're not getting any new ones in. This is last call on our pink diasporas. Let me know if you like any of those diamond bands. They're amazing. And then here it is. This is one for the ages because I think it's one of the prettiest stones I have. Just putting everything else aside. Just from a visual, from a beauty perspective, I think this is one of the prettiest stones we've got in the house. It's exquisite. It's in emerald cut. It's 111-8673. And keep calling on bands because our operators know exactly what we have left of all three options and they'll help you out. But this is one of a kind and it used to be a ton of money and rightfully so. It's our 4-carat 99. It is a beautiful, so this is the Goshta mine in Afghanistan. There's pink diasporas and there's color change diasporas. For the record, this does not change color, but it's also kind of more than one color to begin with. It's not really just pink. It's got a lavender purple tone to it, which I think is fabulous. It's a really, that's what we want. We want a richer, more saturated tone to it. That's what this stone has. But to get 5 carats, and for the record, this was a mine that only was operational for 30 days. Think about that. 30 days. There are mines that have been operating for hundreds and hundreds of years and still producing. And then there are mines like Tanzanite that haven't been producing that long, but it's still been a good 50, 60 years, right? This is 30 days of production, and then it was actually shut down because word got out, new stone, exciting rarity, and it was getting too dangerous to even have human beings there to get it out of the ground. So I don't know if it's ever going to revisit, if we're ever going to open it up, if we're ever going to see it again, because we've only had a couple of handfuls of stones. I know it's been a while since we've seen it. We took our $17,999 price tag. We're about to drop it. It's in this carat 11 bridge, which is such an really oh so pretty way to set an emerald cut that's got clarity like this. And let me see if I can polish it a little bit better. If this needs polishing from the inside, and I think it does, I may not be able to give it too much help. But let's try it on while we're at it, because this is a clean, bright stone. And I know it says pink diaspora. We know the better material. Actually, it's highly pleochroic, much like, think of a kunzite, except it's far more rare than even a pink spodumene. And it's got a lot of, in this case, it's shifting. It's lavenders. It's orchid tones. It's pinks. I even see, I mean, not to totally rip off the Tanzanite characteristic that we love, but there's almost a red flash coming through on this stone, isn't there? So a very limited production. We only had a handful. I don't know anywhere else you can buy it, anywhere else that has it. I don't know of it on display in museums. I mean, this is really the piece to own here. And if you want collectible but beautiful, that's the stone we have here. So this is the time to get it, and it just needs a markdown. That's all. I think that, you know what, it's a pretty enough stone. It probably, had it been on the air a little bit more, I think it'd be gone at $18,000. I really do. It is about as rare as a gemstone gets. But instead, we're taking it a lot lower than $17,000. We're taking it less than even $79.99. So there's your $10,000 off right then and there. And now we get to make it a lot more affordable for you. This is for one caller. It is a high clarity stone, which is a challenge to get with this pink diaspora. And you see it here. Blues, pinks, purples, violets, mauve tones, reds, fuchsias, all of those colors, even baby pinks coming through. And yet it's no longer $79, $69, $59.99. This is amazing. It's a miracle of a gem. The diasporas we think about for the color change that have that golden green color. This is that pinky purple color, that pinky lavender color that just is, it's a delight. It really is. And if you are intrigued by jewel tones at all, or you like the colors of pinks and purples and all of that, this is a stone to try in your collection, because trust me, there aren't many in this world to get. And it's not going to be $59, $49, $39.99 even. This is quite something here. We're going to make this one right now just $2,999, which the bridge typically goes for more. So how about that for a value? And yet we've got just the one fabulous idea only. I mean, this is just let me show the bridge again because I love the way this is built because you can see it. You can see the diamonds through it because the clarity of the stone's not too deep or dark a saturation to take away from that double row and pave that's happening underneath the stone. So it really is sensational. Yes, hot pink and red flashes, purples, blues. It is basically every color of that bit of the rainbow spectrum there, anything really from blue to purple, and everything in between is represented in that emerald cut. And that step faceting, just really showing it off. And for $29.99, that's now a collectible that's made really affordable. And that's just downright cheap. So Allison, let me know if you've got, otherwise Tim can have that one. We'll see, we've got a couple callers thinking about this one right here and now. We'll see who's gonna be first. Don't forget about all those diamond bands that we just brought to you that are still here for you. And the only thing I have left, this is gone, thank you. Only thing I think I have left from the hour is the Brazilian Paraíba ring. So we'll show that again because we only have about 10 minutes left in this hour. And I want to also show you this men's ring, or ladies, could be either or, but Tim got the diaspora. So thank you. I know a lot of people missed out on that. Way to go, Tim. Great job, dear caller. Thank you so much. Let me know who that is. And then here we go. This is men's or ladies, I think, but it is really that gorgeous pink. I know. Here's another stone that's pink that shouldn't be. It's not really supposed to be that color. It's imperial. It's 1123200. It's a round, and boy, is that a dazzling round too. Diamond cut, 68 point. Pink imperial plus diamonds around it, 33 points in diamonds. Channel set. So they are set in, like, think of it like it's grooves. There's grooves of gold and the diamonds are set within it. And that's a really good look. And then you can go ahead, choose your gold color. Kind of like the contrast of the white gold with the pinky tones. 68 points is the center stone. And we have, don't forget, chameleon diamonds on discount today. Chameleons on a big discount, all around a half carat and more. So that's exciting. But on this one, first caller, it's going to be inexpensive. We're in the men's ring category here, which means a lot of gold to start. Then you got the fabulous under gallery here, which is the honeycomb under gallery, so finished. Then you get this really amazing round. Then the diamonds, and we have one and one alone, and let's make it $19.99 to get that one home as well, because that is the magical price tag to get a really huge, and by the way, $49.99 to start. And I don't know if anybody wants those golden pearls, but wow, I cannot stop staring at the beauty of these golden pearls in the strand. Not exactly inexpensive, but wow, what a showpiece they are. So we've got golden pearls in a strand for the first time, I think ever. Yes. Who was it? Oh, really? Oh, that's a familiar name. How's she doing today? Congratulations on the pink diaspora. That's a beauty. So enjoy. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And then, Tim, I was already talking about you with the customer before the show started. Suzanne talked to you on Thursday night, and she was saying it was so nice to talk to Tim. I said, I know, isn't he a delight? He is. All right, so let's show the Brazilian Paraíba ring real quick, because I think it's the only thing we have left from the hour, and it's going to be kind of a surprise, because just in case you missed it, it's the Brazilian Paraíba ring that I think also is just as wearable as all the diamond bands we showed you. So just giving it a little extra love here in case you tuned in a little bit later. 1123096, the Brazilian Paraíbas. Matched to perfection and glowing. Watch this. Let's go dark here. See? Boom, and then dark. Total darkness here on the wheel, and look at those stones glow. That's neon for you. And we got 21 points of the neon Paraíbas in 18 karat solid gold. And so if you would like this one, reminder, it's $12.99. It is, I think, one of the, well, first of all, it's one of the more inexpensive of the Paraíbas that we've had out of Brazil. But wait, it's one of the higher carat weights we've had. So that's where it's not making a lot of sense to have that stone, or rather those stones in that ring for $12.99. That is one of the most expensive stones you can get. It's actually rarely priced because it's usually in museums only. And to have so many of them together, matched, I said earlier, some of the Brazilian Paraíba pieces we've had in little pendants and rings have not always been perfectly matched, and that's okay. We accept it for what it is. We know they're Brazilian, we know they're natural, we take them. But this is a perfection in matching. Look at every stone there, side to side, top to bottom. They are all equal in their blue and green. It's an extra pop. I mean, these are the stones that if you had a 1 carat of this color and quality, you'd be looking at a couple $1 million. Okay, so that remains available for the moment. Just wanted to show it one more time. I just thought that was one of those need to see again pieces. And then if anybody wants a Tahitian pearl enhancer. Wow, look at this. And you know what I would do is maybe since it's an enhancer, would this be too much? It's too much, right? It's too much. I mean, think about this though. Golden pearls are one thing. We've had Tahitian pearls in a strand. Because this is an enhancer bail that opens up, you could actually put this on a Tahitian pearl strand if you have one, and that would be even more luxe, wouldn't it? Item number is 1123224, and that would be the 16.5 millimeter. Good news, we're going to see 16.5 millimeters in that in the golden pearl strand too, but only one is going to be that size. Here's where you get one as well, and this is amazing, isn't it? So you get the 16.5 millimeter. It's 230 in diamonds as well, and this is all going to open up. There's already a plenty sizable bail, so if you got a big rope chain, you can work it with this. However, if you want to, this is really designed for a strand. If you have a strand of pearls, you can't put pearls through there unless they're itty bitty, right? So that's why you have to have the enhancer. That's why you have to have that ability to open up that bail and then put it on your faves. So here's what we're gonna do. It's yellow gold only. It's a huge value. There's a lot of diamond weight. I wanna show you there. I wanna show you the size and the length, and then we'll show it on, but it is not one to miss. And it's not inexpensive because this is what happens when you get pearls like this. I mean, I have to point it out because we never have pearls like this, that this would be the equivalency of having like a 7-carat diamond, which I've never had on the show. It's 1.5 inches top to bottom or so. It's a little more. And then I'll show it to you on really quickly here so you can see what it looks like from this angle. Yes? This one, of course. Yeah, I just wanted to get the size perspective first. So let's show the close-up, and then we'll move the Brazilian Paraíba aside. Here we go, Tim. There, zoom. That's the close-up. And then we got to zoom back just a little bit. This is that true aubergine color. Do you see how purple it is? And then it's doing my favorite thing where the pearl has enough luster where it is reflecting the diamonds that are around it. Hello, yes, please. Thank you very much. It's very nice. I mean, thank you to this model. Did a really good job here. And then here's how it's going to open up. See, there's like a little figure 8 safety. That is what secures this bail. And then it flips, that figure 8 flips down. The little enhancer bail flips up. You put it on your favorite big, whatever it is, strand, beads, what have you, or just string your favorite chain through it. You can do either or. Diamonds by the yard would work. Big, I'm picturing a big rope chain. I think it's the texture of the gold between the diamonds and the way they're set. I think you could do that too. Here's what we've got. One only, it's supposed to be $18,999. Well, it's a day when obviously you don't get every piece out the door in the first hour unless it's all being marked down, and yeah, that's what we're doing. So we're making this one today no longer $8,999. If you'd like it, Tim, there's only one. Stays in the yellow gold, of course. That's going to be how it remains. And here's what we have for you. One special piece. Look at the colors. I know that there's, again, we're showing you very up close here so you can see every little detail of that natural piece, but look at this. There are just, it's really, you'll see a few natural characteristics, and they're very minor. So you see, they're really, it's actually beautifully set here because there you see, they were really thinking about it, right? You've got a couple of blemishes on the underside and then at the very, very, very top. So when you see it from the front straight on, it is really flawless. And I point those out because you would never see those really in person when it's on the neckline. You really have to see it up at this close an angle. How about, let's skip it. $89, $79, somebody needs to have this. Somebody definitely needs to have this. And it's going to require a better price than $79 or $69.99. Blow it out. New piece, doesn't matter. Still blowing it out. We'll make it $5,999. And let me have that Brazilian Paraíba. Yeah, maybe that's going to be available at the end of the show from me because I have a lot of Paraíbas, and I will admit I do not have a Brazilian stone. Not one. And I've been collecting them for 20 years. So yeah, that would be a good one to get right there. Talk about a rare gem. But this Tahitian pearl must have. Really, really beautiful, and one color only there. And again, the golden pearls are kind of similar. I know we don't see a lot of these huge exotic pearl colors. They're all natural, of course. These are not dyed or treated or anything like that. That's not what we're interested in bringing you. So there's a lot to love about a Tahitian pearl that size. We usually see, 9 or 10. That's a big difference when you get up 16.5. That's, exponential levels are the same. They apply to pearls as they do to diamonds, where it gets that much tougher to get bigger sizes of pearls, just like it does with diamonds. So $59.99 on that one. And then we've got a really quick look. I've got a great diaspora that is not the pink variety, but actually one of the traditional golden greens. And then we've got a pink diamond to show, and the top of the hour is about a minute away. You know what we're bringing out. We're bringing out the heart-shaped aqua. So that's coming up, getting you ready in case you need something for March. We are getting you all set up, but it's just a pretty stone, so everybody can enjoy it. So let's get to our diaspora really quickly, because I know we had a lot of you miss out on the pink. I don't think we have anything else in emerald cut pink, but I think we should probably check. And then look at this. Speaking of pinks, well, that's what this stone turns to. So when you have a stone that is color changing diaspora out of Turkey, it's actually going to be this golden green that goes to pink. So it's kind of interesting how those stones, being from different locales as they are, how they can still give you very interesting similarities in that respect. So this would require a change of your lighting to actually see the color change, of course, as color change stones do require. But this is going to be, with the exception of the diamonds we'll see later in the chameleons, they require temperature change. This is about your light environment change, but it's going to be 1122362. It's a 554. It's our color change diaspora. It's ultra clean, and if it's already showing you pinks as this one is, well, then that's a really good sign. It's about the color change being really, really strong here, so that you've already got that semblance of pink coming through. Yes, there are greens. Yes, there are goldens. It's kind of, I think, a neutral champagne-y color to start, but then it goes to the pink, and then you've got yellow and white diamonds. The yellow diamond weight is 48. The white diamond weight we have to add, because right now you're missing out on 86 points in white diamonds. They're there. So there's a lot happening in this ring that looks amazing, and yet we only have this one. So let's blow it out real quick, because the top of the hour is already here, and we've got an aquamarine waiting in the wings, but we've got to get this one home first, because that's vital. That's a stone that we know is very, very, very limited now. It's limited through nature, but it's extremely limited here with us because we make them such a great value. Maybe you've seen others selling them for $3,000 a carat. Same material. They might call it something different because it's got now some different trade names that people use, but it's the same thing. We go by the gemological name. You've seen it referred to as Zarite and Zoltanite, and different names through different eras of time, or depending on where you're shopping. Sometimes it's different folks that have different names for it, but we are about giving you that gemologically proper name. These have been in our collection for a long, long time, so you're getting that ultimate level of quality and value, so that you're not buying it. Tanzanite was that way too, right? If you were shopping Tanzanite in the 80s before most people knew what it was, because it wasn't a household name yet, nobody had really advertised it to the hilt like it is now. Now everybody knows it. It's a household name. It's kind of one of the big stones. It's really as classic as rubies and emeralds and sapphires and diamonds now. But Tanzanite didn't always used to be that way. This stone kind of on a similar path, except that there's not as much of it. And so you're probably not going to get ever to that household name level, but it's a really important stone, and it's going to be affordable. It's only $2,599 to get that one if you'd like it, with the yellow and the white diamonds. And think about it, you're getting a lot of overall diamond weight there. And then we've got our aqua heart shape coming up for the top of the hour. Very excited about it. It is a beauty. It is a perfect cut. We saw one the other day. I know a lot of people missed out on it, so that's been where we got this one in the works, because we always try to do that. We know we're limited on items, and we know that not everybody gets in the first time, so we try really mightily to make sure that we accommodate everybody's needs and requests. And so the heart-shaped aqua coming up next, and it's going to be item number 11222933 that we get you going with our hour number 2 here on a Saturday, where, remember, you're going to see we've got 2 pieces left from the hour. It's going to be the Tahitian pearl pendant we just saw, and also the Brazilian Paraíba ring. Don't wait on the Brazilian Paraíba ring. I don't think that's going to stick around much longer, and it's 18 karat gold, so remember that. And so we can help you with anything. Again, any requests you have, get those in. Again, welcome if you're just tuning in. Glad you're with us on this Saturday morning, afternoon, depending on where you are. And it's TVON. We got a really special aquamarine coming up, and it's March almost. So we've got a couple days left. Think about it. By this time next week, we'll already be well into March. So this is where you've got an exquisite stone that is really for any of our blue gem lovers, because we really do specialize in the best. It's Sierra Santa Maria only. And I say only until they're gone, because when they're gone, I don't know what we're going to do. It's kind of like Tanzanite. What do we do? When the Blue Wing Block D is completely sold out, what are we even going to do? Are we going to bring it? And I don't know the answer to that. But I'm going to show you while we have it here, because we're celebrating today, what we do have in the best of the best, in one of the most unusual shapes, which is the heart. Oh, so sweet. And it's a carat 10 of a heart-shaped aqua. And it's got a lot of diamond weight. Classic, isn't it? Classic. We've actually, I know this may look like a mounting we've seen before. This is actually the first time we've done this. It's the first time we've done this classic style because it had to be custom built and made just for this heart-shaped stone. It's a carat 10 heart shape. It also is a lot of diamond weight. It's 84 points in the diamond weight. You see it takes all its cues from our signature style with the pave that rolls along the sides there, and then you've got the double halo as well. And we only have this one. So it's time to get it at home. I'm pretty excited about it. Carat 10, aqua. We talk about March with aquas because it's the birthstone for the month, and maybe there's a few of you going, yeah, it's never been my favorite. Well, probably because you've seen that more light basic material. This is the best that's ever been. Mine, but that mine is done. So there is a small little finite amount, and you got to go somewhere that has a long-term kind of collectability like we do. And we've been collecting stones here. And I'm not talking about the network because the network hasn't existed all that long. I'm talking about the family behind the network has stones from literally hundreds and hundreds of years back. And this wasn't actually mined hundreds of years ago. Remember, this mine had a very short little lifespan. From Brazil, really specialty material. It was very short mining operation. We're talking about the best. It was only this locale in Brazil, known for great stones, right? A lot of great stones from really, you know, basics like quartz stones like amethyst and citrine to some more exotics like the Paraíbas we just showed you. But this is where aqua is a more common stone. It's a blue beryl. We see it everywhere, but you don't see this quality just anywhere. And that's why we love to have it for you. And we love to bring it when we can. And lately, I've been seeing a little more of it because we want to bring it out for the month of March and get you ready. And obviously, it's been popular here. So if you've missed out before, we want to do something special here on a, there's a little $34.99 price tag on it. That's, you know, I'm trying to make a little littler. So we're going to make a deal here for our top of the hour and get you started the right way. We're going to put on the auction block and see how that goes so that we can get a little bit of action on the phone lines here, really get you the opportunity to get the heart shape, get the great color, get that almost diamond blue color. If you're looking at blue diamonds in the world, and I know they're teeny tiny little stones typically, but this is that color you would get in a blue diamond, and yet it's not even going to be $34.99. Let's go ahead and start an auction, shall we? And I really want to get you in because I know we had, what was it, just a few days ago? I want to say it was just maybe a week ago we had a heart shape. And so many of you missed out on it. So that's why this is here. Scoured the entire inventory of gems, looking for one heart shape, one other opportunity. It is here, right here and now. Take a look at it. We're not even going to ask for $34.99. It's going to be, do you want to start the auction at $3,000 or maybe $25,000? I'm thinking we could go even lower, maybe even $2,000 to get this one going. There is a lot of diamond weight. And it looks so beautiful on, which you're going to see here. It's a really pretty color. And notice how that pop of blue still happens. It's not like it fades away because you're getting the strongest saturation of blue color. That's the deal. That's why this looks so good. Even from a distance away, we're not going to go $2,000 to start because we are looking for an open and helping everybody with our only aqua of the day, by the way. We've got other heart shapes in yellow diamonds, but they're earrings. This is the only aqua of the entire inventory. I think we're going to see a few coming up in individual larger stones coming up in the beginning of March. So next weekend, we'll see a couple of big stones, but I don't have any heart shapes. So that's where we stand here. If you're looking for a heart shape, it's go time now. Okay, let's start at $1,500. 15 with a $10 increment. 10 bucks, 15 to open. White, yellow, or rose gold, that is up to you. Strong enough color where you could get it in any gold. The other day I did have a heart shape go out. It was done in yellow gold actually. So again, if that's what you're trying to accomplish, maybe you're trying to match a set, maybe you're trying to get, again, all your consistent gold colors in your collection. Yellow gold's fine, rose gold's fine as well. But that is a beautiful, rare cut. And I think the heart shapes, you know, we talk about round brilliance being so lovely and bright and how all of that fire just stems from the center. The heart shape really does the same thing. When a heart shape is really done right, as this one certainly is, you can see it's really got that same kind of flash like a round brilliant would. We have no open at 15. Wow. Okay, so a first hour where almost everything's gone. And now we have a really special aquamarine that is sitting here at $1,500 with no open. So what is one to do? We're going to go ahead and give you a better deal, and we're going to go ahead and lower the price on the open, see if that helps, see if that works. I sure hope it will, because it's not going to be 15, 14, 13, or 12. Now we're going to get the phone lines rocking, because this is not going to be even 12 or 11. We're going to go to $1,000 to get this started because we got to make sure it goes. Too many people looking for heart shapes. One piece here to get you today. It's the only aqua of the day, and we're looking now for $1,000. There's a $3,500 ring, could be all day, and now looking for it open here that is significantly less than that. So take a look at it. We'll see what we got. 60 seconds on that one, and then we are going to get you, Tanzanite drop earrings are here. The chameleon wheel is coming up this hour. So 3 pieces are going to be discounted in chameleon diamonds, all certified. The most unusual color of diamond I've seen in a while coming up in the show. Well, that's kind of my superstar of the day. At least I thought it was. Just goes to show, what do I know, right? I love that one. I was excited about this. And yet I was excited about it at a $34.99 price tag. Well, little different deal right now. It's a little different. And we have no open with 20 seconds remaining. Okay, so let me try it on again, just to make sure we all saw that. Remember, you can change the gold. And if we're just, you know what, if it's not an auction day, because it is my first attempt at an auction, so you just never know. And by the way, one more thing. There's a great finishing on the inside. This is the first time we've done this variety of under gallery, but look at how that's finished. So if you've not seen that before, okay. Here's the deal. I'm going to try it on one more time. And I know we're verifying 2 people. I don't even know if both people are on. You know what? If anybody would like it, I'm going to make it $9.99. I'm going to skip the auction entirely, and we're just going to sell it. We're going to give it 60 seconds to shop it. 60 seconds. I just drop the price. No auction, no competition. First caller grabs it. That's all I can do. That's all I can do. It's 84 points in VS Diamonds, and it's white, yellow, or rose. And it's a heart shape, Sierra, Santa Maria, $60,000 a carat when you find them elsewhere. 60 grand a carat. What would you rather pay? 60,000 plus for the stone, then figure out your diamonds and gold on your own, or get the whole ring you see there for $9.99 with 30 seconds left? See, I'd rather do the latter, because that just means I've got more money to spend on more jewelry, because I'm never going to be satisfied with just one piece, right? This is what allows you to do that. And we have now about 20 seconds. $9.99. Maybe that helps. Just looks a little better. Triple digits there. Lovely. Great style, great stone, great color, great cut, unusual. Maybe it's going to be a little something, you know, to celebrate a milestone, a gift for a loved one. That's kind of what the heart shapes do, right? So if you'd like this one, it's last call. Give me a call if you'd like it. That one's going to be here. I just don't even know why. I don't get it. I don't understand. But it's a beautiful stone in the heart shape. Well, again, only brought it out because we found this stone. We were so excited to see that one stone. We're like, this is great, because we had so many people miss out on a heart shape just a couple days ago. So really wanted to bring you something else, and here it is. So last call on that one. We got to go. We got to go. That's just a really special piece. If you're considering it, try it. Okay, then we've got the big Tanzanite. Not exactly a small stone. We have a 12 karat 07 today. Diamond bracelet is here. We've got a really fine mandarin. I do have these heart-shaped earrings, but I'm not sure if today's a heart-shaped day, but we've got a beautiful heart-shaped yellow diamond drop earring. I mean, I'm gonna need your request too, because I've shown you a lot of jewelry just in hour number 1 here, so we don't have a whole lot left for today, I gotta tell you. So there's been, again, a very, very nice assortment, and that is the one to get. Look at this pink diamond we have though. It's been a while since we've seen a big pink diamond. We've got a nearly 1/5 of a carat today. Chameleon wheel is here. And then I know so many of you missed out on a 9 karat 30 tennis bracelet. I have our 520 today. Maybe that's going to be helpful to get you a little more wearability, perhaps, if you don't want to go too jumbo in size, but maybe the 2 and the 3 carats are a little small for you. Yes? Oh, thank you. Jennifer? Yep. Thanks, Jennifer. When did you get her birthday? She just say March? Oh, wonderful. Well, happy early birthday, Jennifer, and thank you so much for your kind compliment. Thank you. She's got a birthday in March. Yay. Okay, so That bracelet, $520 is the carat weight. We'll make it really affordable. And then we're going to talk a little bit about that pink diamond. We've got also huge white pearls. It's the big pearl day. We've got the golden pearls. We've got the Tahitian pendant. And then I've even got, look at these white pearl earrings with, wow, gorgeous mother of pearl around them. They're very tough to see on camera, but they're really pretty. Okay, so coming up, we're going to move right along. Let's get to something entirely different, and we will. We've got the heart-shaped earrings coming up in a little bit. We'll show you those. Have a really special way to get you some emerald earrings as well with some very large diamond weight, and anything else you want to request. We're going to need requests today. We're going to need them, so get them in. If there's anything you want to see, let us bring it out and mark it down. I know we had a huge run on green zircons the other day. I had one and everyone missed it. So what I'm going to do is bring you a green zircon, plus we have some bicolor tourmaline, a yellow diamond, a Windsor sapphire, all these great pieces to show you. But I want to get to this, maybe our brightest, liveliest of color in green zircon we've seen, open color, which is a little more challenging with the zircons. Here it is. It's our 2 carat 38. It's item number 9888. And yes, that's a green zircon where you normally see a much deeper, darker green color, where it's kind of tough to see the greens. Not here. This is a beautiful bright stone. It's a 2 carat 38 and it's got 95 points in diamonds. It's going to be a halo style, but double, because then they do the hexagon on the outside. So it's got those 6 distinctive sides to it and it looks amazing. Now here's what we've got for you. It's only a one only, and we got a huge markdown to try and match what we did on a green zircon on Thursday that a lot of you missed out on. So if you were one of them and you like what you see here with this oval, the last one was round in a bridge. This one's giving you a little bit bigger size in this double halo, but with something a little more eccentric on the outside, being that hexagon style for you. And it's just a really fabulous one of a kind that we have brought down from $39.99 today. So it's one of those huge discounts, and you are getting a lot of diamond weight, and you can change the gold color on this one, which is exciting. So something to think about there. But here's what we'll do instead of $39 or $29, or even, you know what, I'm not a huge fan of $19.99, because like I said, I know what I did on Thursday to bring a zircon down, and that's the reason so many of you missed out, because the price tag was amazing. Let's do it again. $16.99 for our 238, and you know the zircon family by now. Blues, colorless, yellows, the pink zircons we see. One of the rarest colors to get is the green. So to have this stone, and then let's take a look at it on, because again, sometimes they just get too dark for our liking, and this one, bright, beautiful, open color, so you can really see the double refraction. You wouldn't get to see that also. I think that's why it's important to get a good color first in zircon, because there's a lot of that double refraction payoff that we love to see. You don't get to appreciate that though if it's in a really deep, dark color, right? You got to have a little bit of bright color and a little bit of that extra clarity to see all that double refraction, how it plays with the light. So $16.99 on this one, we'll give that 30 seconds. Just one of those nice little blue zircon opportunities, or rather green zircon opportunities for you. Don't have any of the blues today. I know I looked, but didn't have any of those today. But we do have a really special, again, chameleon diamond blowout. So if you've never owned a chameleon diamond and you're a real collector, you got to have a chameleon diamond in your collection. I know they're tough to get, so we're going to bring those to you. Plus our diamond tennis bracelet coming up at the bottom of the hour. That's in about 13 minutes, so we'll get you that. Plus, it's the big diamond weight and the diamond earrings. These yellow diamond heart shapes are nothing short of amazing. And if you've been waiting on tanzanite earrings that are bigger, we've got some ovals for you as well. But I think the pearl earrings, the white pearl earrings, need to come out next. And this is going to be very tough to appreciate their full beauty in person. But I think you're going to love them. And there's so much happening to really give you the best of the best in pearl here. And whether that's, you know, again, we're not going to talk about cultured pearls here. We're going to talk about South Seas. And in the white pearls, that's tougher to get. So if you'd like the green zircon, let me know. And then here's what we're going to do. These are omega backs, so I'd say that first off, because there's so many of you looking for omega backed earrings all the time. This is the omega back earring, one of a kind pair, and it's 1123-163. Take a look at those. And I know this is going to be a little easier to see when they're up against the hand and against the ear, because the color of white on white on white here is going to be tricky, because, you know, it's really, boy, that mother of pearl is so pretty. The way they've carved it. It's 1123-163, and that's 24 carats 12. These are going to be the freshwater pearls here. So again, what we're seeing are those huge. Now wait a minute. Yeah, you guys, this is weird too. I'm not sure what this description is. 24 carats 12 of pearl. We don't do that. So, and they're not 24 millimeters. So I'm going to make an adjustment there. Sometimes these designers have the weirdest ways of doing things. We saw this earlier. So let me just pause for a second and let me give you a measurement, because that is not going to be 24 carats. I don't know what they're thinking there. I would imagine though, yep, it's a 12 millimeter. So maybe they're talking about 24 millimeters total. That's all I can figure. So Andy, maybe we'll just adjust that. It's not 24 carats, 12 of freshwater pearl. It's 12 millimeters times 2. So you do get 24 millimeters, but that's not usually how we do this. We talk about 12 millimeters. Just know you're getting 2. And it's then 809 in this carat weight here of the mother of pearl. So I appreciate they've got a carat weight there, because sometimes with opaque stones they don't. And then here we have the diamond weight, which is going to be 49 points in diamonds. So Omega style earring, I'll show them to you on. It's another one of those hexagon styles that is going to be a beautiful look. And then here you can see what they look like from a distance. So they will sit this way. So your diamonds are going to be immediately left and right. You can't, if it were a post back, you could spin them and turn them how you want. But because it's an Omega back, the post is at one side. So you've got the top and bottom mother of pearl, and then the diamonds left and right. And then there's only one pair. We're going to make these really, really simple and affordable. And there you can see they are just under an inch from that very top point to the other. It's called 7/8. And then you can see it's got that Omega closure. What does that mean? It just means it hinges. It opens up. You've still got a post for pierced ears. Look how it opens nice and low so that you can get in there easily. And then you just simply pop this hinge upward. And then it rests against the back of the ear. So that's what's required on a bigger earring, unless you are okay with your earring doing that. We don't want the earring to fall forward, right? So Omega backs are really used in the bigger earring arena, and that's important. So big time look here. Huge value. I think they're elegant from a, I could see these like, you know, Sunday worship, Sunday services, Easter brunch, Mother's Day, anytime you just want to feel really, really like super classy, elegant. That's the earring that I think is so really perfect for that feel. And yet because they have this great color, they look amazing on. I'm just going to make sure they're on real quick, because I know that, again, sometimes I just throw it on and don't know what I'm doing. Here it is. So you can see these from a distance away and how they look. So they're going to be that amazing style, and they're just really, they're just stunning. I mean, it really is a statement style earring to have, and we're going to blow them out real quick for you. Back to the wheel we'll go, and I just want to make sure that you get a great deal on them. They're $19.99, so a major value if you'd like to get those home and try something really unique in a pearl earring that obviously we start usually, a lot of jewelry collections start with a pearl stud. It's kind of the classic like starter earring sometimes when you're younger and you get your first, you know, pair of fine jewelry earrings. Sometimes it's a pearl stud or a really small diamond stud. That's where this really takes that theme and just really dresses it up in a big, bold way. So we've got the pearls here. We've got the big Tahitian still here in the pendant. We've got now the white pearls, and then there is the strand, which is fabulous, but not inexpensive because, well, you've got about 3 pounds of pearls. It's really a heavy piece. And I'm telling you, we don't actually do that when we talk about, you know, gram weights. We don't usually measure weight of pearls, but because these are so gigantic individually, this is a very weighty strand. And I want to show you, look at how beautifully done this is. Just to hold it side to side, and I want to point out this very large clasp you have. Might as well just give them a moment. 1123226, not for the faint of heart here, because this is one of the most rare and exotic pearl colors to get. But each and every one of them, gigantic. The smallest pearl in the necklace is 13 millimeters. They graduate up. And this would be your own graduation into the world of super exotic pearls. Every one of these South Sea golden pearls, natural in color. Closure works like this. If you've never seen this closure, there's a little notch here, and it's a little button. And do you see how when you press it out, that's going to be your little hook hinge? So basically that just finds its way right into the rounded style you see here. Then you open it up. Then to put it on, you're simply going to latch that again. That's one way to do it, but you really, for extra security, push this latch inward towards the round sphere, and then it's locked. So you see there's still that little button. That's how you're going to release it. That's a one only strand. It is going to be 13 to 16 and a half. So right here at the centerpiece, it's easy to find your center. That's going to be your largest, and then they'll graduate from there. So that would be your 16.5 millimeter pearl. These are probably going to be 15.5, 16 right here, side to side, and then they're just going to gradually, very slowly, get a little bit smaller. This is not for everybody. I love that pearls are cool to the touch. It's like really natural gemstone beads. You usually know if something, like if I'm out and about at like an estate sale, usually it's the touch. The feel of something is going to tell you if it's the real deal or not, because gemstones that are natural, whether they're organic gems or beads, usually have a coolness to them. They usually have a feel about them. You can also know pearls. This is a little more something that is the germophile by M I'm not going to be doing, but you can also run pearls against like your tooth, and you'll be able to tell. Because usually a faux pearl is going to be very smooth, like plasticky. And an actual natural pearl, if you actually were, they always say run it against, like you'll see people doing this at gem shows, to know, because it'll have a little bit of a grainy feel. And that is odd because they're completely smooth, but that's how you tell. So it's, again, but for me, just that coolness to the touch that they have, being gigantic as they are. This is going to be that yellow gold clasp, which is 14K. It's an 18-inch length. Some strands are not. This strand, we wanted to be 18 inches for you. And then I'll show you from a distance, and then we're going to show you up close as well. So you can see now 18 inches, and I'm going to hold the whole thing here. Why not? Because I want you to see the glow that they have. And there's your center, by the way. Your clasp is going to meet up exactly with the center. I love that they did that. So it's perfectly symmetrical, right? And so your clasp, you see how it aligns in the very back? Now, it's a beautiful clasp. I don't think it's going to be one you wear in front, because in this case with the graduation, I think you want to show off that bigger pearl in center, right? Because it's all symmetrical all the way around the back. So it's a beautiful style. Let's also take a look close up, because you probably want to see that as well. And again, these are natural South Sea pearls, and yet, wow, that's the big one right there. Look at how smooth that pearl is. We have one strand, not for the faint of heart here, because this is one pearl that I can tell you that 16.5 millimeter center pearl could easily go for $40,000. That's how expensive golden pearls are. Like, think of it like yellow diamonds, but from the organic gem world. It's a natural pearl, but only certain mollusks can make them. Same with Tahitians, same with, you know, when you see a white South Sea pearl, they get really jumbo in size. It's a little different than a cultured pearl, right? These are made essentially in the wild, right? They're organic gems. They're made by living organisms. It's why they're so unique to find when you get the smoothness without the bumps and the little divots and the little things that usually pearls are going to have. These are all completely round. They're not oblong. They're not, we always talk about Baroque pearls, which I think are pretty, but they get you all those kind of odd freeform shapes. That's not the case here. This is perfectly round pearl all the way around in the golden color. They glow. They truly glow. It's fantastic. If you like this strand, that was a $40,000 price tag you could pay for that one pearl. And you can see, let me take you on a tour all the way around. There's no front, there's no back, because they're perfectly round as we discussed. But look at how each and every pearl, I mean, right? There's hardly any of that natural variation from that perfectly round shape. And I'm not even talking about blemishes. By the way, these are hand double knotted between each and every one. They used a really important, you can see the color of thread, which is a golden color. It looks like the 14 karat gold closure here. Is that what they wanted to see, Allison, going all the way around? I mean, the color is consistent, right? The glow is consistent. That's just one side. I can kind of flip it around and show you the other from what you saw before. I mean, this is really the magic. We have one strand and one strand only. Again, I want to just kind of concentrate on that, those three bigger stones there in the middle for a moment, because that's what most people are going to see up front. And we're going to do something better than even $40,000 for, by the way, 29 individual pearls in the strand. You should know that too, 18 inches in length. And I'm going to make the entire strand, which should be our price, $42,000. Let me tell you, that's a deal, because that's only $2,000 extra from what you'd pay on the centerpiece. I'm serious about that. If you are really into pearls, you know, and we never have anything like this. Never, never. First caller can have it, one only, golden South Sea pearls, all natural in every way. We have 3 callers on the line, by the way. One necklace and one necklace only. And today, I get to take it lower than even $20,000. This is unheard of. Back to the hand I want to show you here, because the size of the pearls is really what's exclusive here. I will tell you, it's weighty. This is a definite, it's got a heft to it. You will feel this on your neckline. And it's not even going to be $20,000, $19,000, even 15 grand. We're blowing it out. And just say sold when you want it, because I've got literally 4 people now talking about one strand. And I highly doubt, because I've been here 7.5 years, we've never had anything like this. I would very highly doubt ever getting another. And it's one caller, not 15, 14, 13, or $12,000. This is really, truly, you could pay that for this one jumbo pearl. The one, you can just see, they're so round because the way they roll on my hand here, it's like you can't even keep them still. They just roll because they're perfectly round and they've got that feel and that weight. Again, there's your centerpiece really right here. Not even 12, not 11. Let's just blow them out. Not even $10,000. It's $99.99 for the strand. And there's one, $99.99. One of those pearls. You know this if you're in that pearl world. You know one would go for that. We're doing the entire strand with that big clasp, all individually hand and double knotted between each and every pearl. That is significant as well. It's $99.99. It's going to go today. Obviously, it's a huge value for a strand like this. I know that's not expected. This is not your regular little pearl necklace. I get that. But this is because it's the color. It's the size. It's the fact there are 29 individual pieces. I mean, think about it. When we have had golden pearls that are 10 and 11 and 12 millimeters, they go for $4,000 a ring. And that's just one pearl. There are 30 of them almost. So think about it as 30 rings. What would you pay for 30 $4,000 rings? Oh, wait, we can figure that out. It means $42,000 was too low. This should be closer to $120,000 by that metric. It's not. It's $99.99. First caller. Good luck. That is one only. And again, we'll give it 30 seconds here. And boy, that is just, look at this. The whole way, I want to show you in one shot here. Every pearl with the closure so you can see the consistency of those colors and what you have there. It's amazing. So $99.99, that's our one and one alone. And there's nothing else here like it. Even my Tahitian pearl strands that we had the other day, they were not nearly this size. They're not nearly as unusual either in their color. So had to show it to you. Now, it's the bottom of the hour, so that means we're going from one rare piece to another. And that is the diamond tennis bracelet you will see here. So let's get to our 5-carat 20 diamond bracelet. And then we'll talk about some other diamond pieces, and then we'll talk about pink diamonds, and we'll talk about mandarin garnet and all that. But we're done with pearls for the day. We've had all our pearls. We had the Tahitian, we had the white pearls, and now we've had the golden pearl strand. So we're done. We're done with pearls, and now we get to focus on diamonds. And look at this. One bracelet in a 5-carat 20 size when all my other bracelets in the big sizes are gone. The 7-carat sold the other day. That was the 7-carat princess cut. Then we had the 9-carat 30 during, gosh, that was right at the end of January, early February. Gone. 2 of those gone. So here's the next size down. It's 111-1605, and it's our really super special, amazing 5-carat 20 that I got to tell you, when I saw it today, before I saw the carat weight, I thought the 930 was here because it looks so much like it. Very similar here to the styling of what we see in our 9-carat 30 because this is the next size down. It's 5mm stones all the way around. That's key to remember because when we talk about it on a individual basis, the stones are 5mm, but a 1-carat diamond, remember, is about 6. So what that means is these are 1mm shy of what would be the look of a 1-carat, a 1-carat, a 1-carat, all the way through your bracelet. So when you're getting 5mm, that's a significant size. And you've got 520. So remember, if they look like 1-carat, which they do, because of, again, they're set in a basket that is going to be that beautiful, strong holding for that stone. I mean, we're talking about each and every one of these diamonds is important, right? They're still VS stones. So they have to be set as if you would set a solitaire in a ring. So that's what you have here. As we look at it, though, you're getting the baskets that go all the way around. It's like a fortress of gold. You have this really special look with, again, let's just take a look from the sides here so you can see how it's finished all the way through the back and through the sides, each one really well done. And then these are our traditional VS diamonds, which very untraditional in this size, typically out in the world. So insert closure, double figure 8 safety. I'm going to fasten it here really quickly and then show you because I want you to see what this looks like. And diamond tennis bracelets are never going to go out of style. And there it is. And one closure is not fully fastened there because I'm going to try it on. But look at how beautiful that is where your box closure has solid diamonds up top. Everything is done properly. You can still change your gold color if you want to as well. So no problem there. And we're going to take it way lower than it's ever been before so that we can get everybody who wants a tennis bracelet a really good value, because if you're shopping VS diamonds elsewhere and big sizes like this, you can spend $30,000 or $40,000 a carat, and then suddenly 5 carats are usually out of the realm of possibility for our shoppers, right? That's not what we're doing, thank goodness. Oh my goodness, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Because we just can't, we just don't. We don't have the $200,000 and $300,000 price tags. We have the pieces, but we don't have those price tags. And that's how we really make the magic happen, is that there's no place other than TVON to buy diamonds. And that's not just my opinion. I really think that that's something we all share because we just know it's black or white. You can go look at diamond prices all throughout the world. They're everywhere. Make sure now that you're getting natural diamonds as opposed to lab-grown stones. That's kind of the big thing now is, you know, forget about even color and clarity. Go with, is it natural or not? Is it man-made or is it out of the ground? Because that's important. We've got the natural out of the ground stones that you don't have to pay. Wow, $19,999. Well, I just cut that price in half for a golden pearl strand. Here's your tennis bracelet to own. Here's the one to have, and it's not going to be even close to $10,000, and it's $520 of all the bigger stones. Remember, 5 millimeters. Now let's take a look at it on, because that's extremely important to gauge the size. And I'll just drape it here on my wrist and show you. Like, look at that. That's a beautiful style to get. And let me move these out of the way because we don't need to see that right now. We don't care about gold bangles when there's a diamond bracelet at stake. And that's what you have here. When you see these sizes all the way through, this truly looks like our 9 karat 30 that, by the way, did go for $10,000. This is not $10,000. This is side to side, no graduation in these stones. They're all the same size all the way around. We're taking it to our lowest. Mother's Day is around the corner. This is that everyday wearable style, tough as nails. Yeah, it's diamonds, nothing tougher out there, right? And we're going to blow it out right now instead of even $79.99, where it's been popular way back when we had it. You get to get it for much less. Take a look at it close up and see how those stones, perfect matching all the way around, the incredible color we love, those really, really amazing stones that we just adore, and it's not even going to be $79, $69, $59, $99. And you're looking at some of the bigger stones. That's why these bracelets get out of reach really quickly. Bigger diamonds go for more money exponentially. We know that. It's why most people aren't walking around with 5 karat 20 diamond bracelets on their wrist. And if you want one, you're getting one at the most unbelievable value right now. It's going to be $4,999. And yes, that means we just went under $1,000 a carat on a very high-end, very important diamond bracelet where each and every one of those stones set in its own individual basket. We're talking about a nice, heavy, sturdy basket, not one that gives you a lot of gold around it, just done the proper way so that it's sturdy enough to house each and every diamond so that it doesn't flip or turn. We've probably all been there with if a basket in a tennis bracelet is not built substantially, it can flip and turn. And then suddenly those diamonds you paid for, you can't see. And that is not the look we're going for, right? So this is where everything is made the way it has to be. You kind of have to use a bigger basket when you're working with diamonds this size. It has to be a powerful, heavy gold weight. Something we're not even really talking about in this bracelet is that you have 7 inches of solid gold. If you want the white gold, the yellow gold, or the rose gold, those are options just like we did in our diamond rings earlier in our band styles. But this is what you need to get if you want the everyday wearable, if that suits you, right? We've done a lot of 2 karat. We've done a lot of 3 karat sizes. We've done a lot of those in the past. I'm so excited that we can bring you something like this where it's a little bit bigger. But, you know, everyone's got their own needs as far as what's daily wearable for you. Everyone's got their own, you know, lifestyle choices that, you know, do you wear a little bit bigger diamond weight? Do you go a little more simple? This is obviously for somebody who wants something a little bit larger, right? Something that's got a little more oomph to it. That's what this has, but not the expense of the 9 karat. There was once upon a time, well, the 7 karat was here recently. You know what's interesting is the 7 karat that I had recently was the Princess, and it was much more narrow. It didn't give you nearly the bigger visual that this has because Princess cuts are set a little differently, and they're square, so they just kind of sit in a more like thin little line. This is where you get that pronounced size to it. So that's really important. So keep that in mind. It's $49.99 and let me know who's got it. So that's going to be our one and only tennis bracelet that's here. Everything else we've had historically, besides the 930, is smaller and the Princess cut was gone. So here's our last call on diamonds today. We've got, of course, the chameleons coming up in a fabulous blowout wheel. We have a really important, there's a fancy color I've not seen quite the likes of. Look at this color. How would you even describe this? It's not champagne, it's not fawn. It's got a red element to it, so we'll talk about that coming up. That's a 101 diamond. We also have, I think it's time for a little topaz action. One of the coolest cuts we could ever see. And trust me, it's a true exclusive. You've never seen this anywhere else. Let's take a look at this one and see what you think. It's a Swiss blue topaz. It looks, okay, this is really, really fun. It's like you went to a museum or an art gallery and you saw a beautiful sculpture, and then somehow that sculpture is inside your gem suddenly, which is a natural gem still. So for anybody who says, well, what's happening here? It's still a natural gem, but it's got master carving, and that's cool. It looks like the stamen of a flower, but it's inside the stone. This is all watch this top, because I'm going to show you the top of the stone has this really cool facet pattern, which is like a prismatic faceting, not really a checkerboard, but a little different. It's 1117907, and that is truly our exclusive. You can see the details. Don't even ask me the details about how they do this, because an artist I am not. And to think that you have to apply artistic sensibilities while working with tools to carve a natural gem sounds about as complicated as it gets. And then they went, do you see how they ran with the floral motif? They have what look like little leaves on the sides. So the band is sort of a reiteration of the floral and giving you the whole complete look and really making it make so much sense and so much beauty and nature. Of course, we love nature-inspired jewelry, don't we? It's historic, it's classic, it's always popular. This is that springtime ready. Beautiful way to get a bright pop of blue, gorgeous color in your stone, still all the fancy faceting within it on the underside and on top on the outside. So it brings this piece to life. It being also an amazing gift idea for a jewelry lover who I can guarantee you they don't have this ring. Nobody would have this ring. It's an exclusive cut to us. And so we work with some of the best top gem cutters in the world to create designs like this for you that you wouldn't find. And it's a 5.5 carat, it's 10 points in diamonds, and we're gonna blow it out for one collar and get you any gold you want. So it's kind of a little bit limited in specialty, like everything else we have today has been that way, right? More limited, more specialty, more unusual. You can watch every show we do and never see a golden pearl strand. You can watch every show we do and never see a Tahitian pearl pendant enhancer. We've done a lot of unique pieces, and it's a little unexpected, right? Here's the chance to pick up now something that's unique, but not 30,000 and not 10,000. We got to get away from that. This Saturday crowd wants something affordable, right? And this isn't exactly what I'd call the most affordable item at $28.99, but I can change that, because when you got to hear the phones ring, you got to hear the phones ring, right? It's what we got to do. So I'm changing everything about this ring, and look at that designer motif on the sides. Love it. Even the band having that beautiful movement to it. It looks like leaves. The band itself looks like a stem with the leaves done in diamonds, with that gorgeous cut, with a beautiful bright pop of it's like an electric blue. This is, remember, not the sky blue, not the London blue. It's that bright Swiss blue. I think it's the most popular of the topaz in the blues, and it's not even going to be 28. Let's try something here. What about a $999 price tag? Does that help anybody? Because we need something affordable. What about an $888 price tag? Now I'm thinking about, what if you were at an art gallery and you saw it in sculpture? What if it was in glass? What if it was in ceramic? What if it was in blown glass? It would be more than this. This is gold. Not to impede the work of an artist is an artist, but this is gold. Diamonds, natural gem, rare cutting, all of that. It's not even $777. Let's find a home for our beautiful floral within the gem. The topaz is gorgeous. The stone is amazing. Let's get it out the door. It's not even $777. I mean, why not? Why not? We got to move something, right? So here it goes. Here it goes, the chance to pick up a truly unique artistic designer item. And it's not even $700. Let's make it $699, first caller, and any gold you want. I think, for me, I like the white gold. I don't know. It's just, there's something so bright and icy about the blue color that I tend to love the white gold with it. But yellow gold would be fine, and rose gold would be fine, and let's not leave that here. That's too pretty, right? That's a really good looking stone. Such a beautiful, fancy cut. And then I think we're gonna do auctions for the rest of the day. What do you guys think? We've got the wheel, we've got the chameleon wheel, we gotta blow that out. But then we might just do some auctions here. We'll just put everything up for auction, including the blue wing, including the fancy diamond I showed you, including the pink diamond, which we haven't seen any new pink diamonds in forever. I think we might do a rest of the day auction opportunity. Why not? Let's do it. So $699, yes. Yeah, sure. Here's the back of the ring. So again, kind of like what we always talk about, a basket under gallery, so that this is not just floating up high. This doesn't need to be here, but we add that there because remember, you can't put any zigzags or any design of gold behind it, because then you would take all that artistic feature away because you wouldn't see, it would be taken away and distracting from the cut of the stone. And we don't want to do that. So $6.99. Okay, so some unusual pieces, right? It's been fun to have some different things, right? But let's go to our chameleon wheel because we're going to blow out some jewelry here, and we've got 3 certified chameleon diamonds. And these are normally, I know, for those of you about to change the channel going, don't even tempt me with a chameleon. I know they're 20 grand. I don't want one. Well, we're going to blow them out because we've been sitting here with these chameleons and we don't even show them on the ear anymore because they're just too expensive. Well, not today they're not, because I'm going to go ahead and do a triple blowout, and we're going to give you 3 options on sizes, and none of them are small because they are about as rare as a diamond gets. That topaz is here if you want it, and look what we have here. Your choice of either an emerald cut, and these are all going to be different colors, so not only look at the cut here, the design, and the color, because they're all worthy of considering. And then what I'm going to do is put that one in the back, let's put this one in the center, and we've only got about an hour left in the show, and after this I think we're going to auction everything off. So get ready for a little wild and crazy Saturday. But that's what happens when you have all these high-end unique items, right? A lot of people are going, oh, I don't know if I can spend $10,000 or $20,000. Well, you don't need to anymore. I've got our last chameleon diamonds here that are 61 points for the center. That's the big one. We're starting with the big one right there. 61 points. Automatically, a lot of people are going to want to go there because you want to get the biggest stone possible. 61 point cushion. That has 10 points in diamonds around it. The next size down is actually the emerald cut over here. That's a 50 pointer. And then, now this doesn't look it, but that's the 43 pointer. That looks bigger than even that stone. So it all just goes with, again, I don't think you're going to necessarily choose based on size, but more based on color and cut and design. Every one of these will be the same price. Every chameleon diamond we've ever brought you is certified by GIA. Here's the deal, guys. For anybody who's saying, I have no idea what a chameleon diamond is, but I know a chameleon adapts to its environment. A chameleon diamond changes color. It's the only color changing diamond. All the experts at GIA still have no actual clue why they do what they do. We have some indications, we have some hypotheses, but no actual verified actual information of how these do what they do, but they do change color based on temperature. So when it heats up, right now it's room temperature, right? They're all going to show this color most of the time. If you were to expose these chameleon diamonds to a lot of heat, like a hot car on a summer day, that kind of heat, right? We don't recommend putting them in the oven, but if they heat up to some substantial level, then they're going to change color to a more, usually it's a more golden orange. So it goes from a green yellow to a golden orange, almost like flecks of red a little bit, but more orangey. They all have certificates. They're all going to be a blowout price. They all started at $20,000 or more because they're bigger, substantial stones. And today they're not going to be. This is the beautiful part of a blowout. It's a blowout trio. They've all got to go. They're all substantial. They're all fabulous. They're all clean. We actually have the good news about having a GIA cert is that you know exactly how clean it is. You know the clarity. You know everything there is to know about it, including the colors they will list and label. So this always takes a minute to go through, but let me start with that big stone here, which is that 61 pointer, which is again the center cushion, and show you the cert real quick so you know what you're getting. Because that's going to be, oh, it's an SI1, very nice. These usually aren't high clarity stones, but it doesn't matter because look, that would be very little to look at in inclusions, right? Naked eye's not going to see anything. It's our cushion modified brilliant. It's a 4.4 by 4.6, 61 point, fancy brown, green, yellow, SI1. And then look, fluorescence says strong yellow because it's going to go to a more golden orange color. And then it tells you in the comment section of each cert what a chameleon does. So if you just kind of go, I don't know exactly what she said or understand it, that's going to explain what I just did, which is about, again, when it's gently heated, left in darkness for a period of time, it changes color. So then you've got your clarity diagram here, your color chart of diamonds, your clarity chart of diamonds. That is the universal scale. That's the 60 pointer. Here's the cert on the 50 pointer, which is the emerald cut. And here it is. Boy, that's a clean stone. That's an SI1, but very clean. It's an emerald cut. It's about 3.7 by 5.5. I wouldn't be surprised if one collector takes them all because these are big. 50 points, gray, yellow, green this time around, SI1. Again, with the strong yellow fluorescence, these are all GIA inscribed stones. So that means the certain number is inscribed on the back side of the stone. So they always meet up. You can always link up your cert with your stone. And then we have the last cert, which is the 43 point, which will be the only VS stone, is the oval. So where you get a little bit smaller size, actually in carat weight, but not in actual visual size, you've got a stronger clarity of VS2. So here we go. Here's the cert on the oval that's on your right. It is basically a 4 by 6 millimeter stone, 43 points, fancy, deep, gray, yellow, green. Notice all three of the certs have that word fancy. It's a fancy color of diamond. Most of our certs don't say fancy. And this is a VS1, very important, strong yellow fluorescence as well. And those are your certs. I've got diamond weights as well. They're going to be like so. The 61 pointer has a diamond weight of 10 points. The 50 pointer has a diamond weight of 35 points. That's on the left. And the 43 pointer has an 82 point diamond weight. So once again, in the bridge, you get the largest diamond weight. You get the best quality, meaning clarity of the stone. And we are going to blow these out as fast as one can humanly, possibly blow out jewelry. It's one of the most valuable stones you can ever own. Think about if those were just green diamonds, because they all have, I would say, a green color to start, right? If they were just a green diamond, if they were certified as a natural fancy green diamond, what would that cost you? I guarantee you it'd cost you more than what I'm going to do. These are a green diamond that changed to an orange diamond. Either way, a green diamond or an orange diamond should be quite pricey. This is both in one. You get two colors in one. Really, you're getting three colors and four colors because you see each cert describes multiple colors. That's what's so important. These are about as rare as anything gets. Each one has a cert. That's free. You don't pay extra for that. That's done. It's free. You don't spend $20,000. You're not spending $99.99. This is a pedestrian price tag I'm about to give you because we got to move some jewelry here, right? And the price tag that we had, I talked about this blowout when I first came on the air about 2 hours ago today and said that there would be a value, a big blowout discount deal on chameleons. It wasn't supposed to go this low. They were all going to be $59.99 out the door today. And having been through 2 hours now, I'm not absolutely certain that that's going to be the price that gets them all gone. So we get to go lower, and we're going to do this really quickly. And this way you could get one. Actually, you could get all three for less than the price you ever would have paid for one if I go extra, extra low. So here's my recommendation is to obviously dial in as quickly as you can. They're not going to be $59.99 at all. They're not close. So again, please, the only mistake you can make here is really just being a little bit tardy on the lines and waiting too long and then finding your piece sold to somebody else. And we don't want that to happen because we have what we have. Chameleon diamonds, we have any new ones come in. This is it. This is all. Take what you can. They're not $59, they're not $49, they're not even going to be $39.99. And remember, they're either at a half carat, over a half carat, or a little under a half carat. That's a big size to get in any kind of natural fancy diamond world. And this is the fanciest and rarest of them all. So instead of 39, and you might as well take all three if you're a collector, get all three. Start a chameleon diamond museum if you want to, because that's how rare they are, and they are never offered for a price like this. And they're not 39. Let's keep going. Already taken $2,000 off the price they were supposed to be on this Saturday afternoon. That is amazing. And I'm not done. We're going to keep going and keep going and keep going. Take what you love, because remember, you probably have a favorite color or cut or shape or clarity or cert. Whatever it is, these are all one of a kind. They're going to go. Oh, and by the way, gold colors. We can change two of the three. So the only one that stays as is that 61 pointer in the center. That's the only one that stays in the yellow. The other two can be changed, okay? So the little highway ring with the emerald cut, we can change the gold. The bridge, we can change the gold. The middle one, it's got to stay in the yellow. If you like them. Okay, which one's gone? Hang on. I think two are gone already. We're going lower on the price tag. Take a look, call me quickly. Don't wait, don't wait, don't wait, don't wait. Please, please, please. Come on in. Come on. This is not going to be hard. This is going to be a really, really silly value. Not even 39, 38, 37. Remember, please, this is a 61 pointer. That is our 50 pointer. And that is the 43 pointer with the VS quality. I don't know which one you're taking, Allison, but I'll tell you, any one you get is fabulous, is rare, is crazy, ridiculous low in money. These are never, ever priced this way, and you know it. I know they haven't been here recently, but it's been something we've carried and very few other places do, and we are so proud to say, here's the best value the world over. It's not even $37.99, $36.99. How much lower can we go? Because we're kind of skimming the mounting price right now at this point. We're basically saying, you buy the mounting, we'll throw in a certified chameleon diamond for free. Don't even pay $3,699. What can I tell you? This is one of the values of a lifetime that we've ever offered, and we offered a lot of values through the years, but this is truly one to own. And for those of you that are thinking, I don't even know about diamonds or chameleon diamonds or natural diamonds, this is a confusing world we live in with the diamond world. It is getting more important than ever to get your natural diamonds from the earth, because let me tell you something, we are getting overrun and overtaken, and I'm talking about the jewelry world, by lab-grown, man-made stones. And soon, I really do believe it's going to be all that's out there. And that's, you know, only going to make your natural diamonds, whether they're white diamonds or fancy colors or color changing, even more valuable. I look at this now as purely an investment piece, but oh yeah, you can wear it because it's durable enough. This is not a rare stone that you have to save or put aside. You can never touch or never wear. You have to worry about. It's still wearable. It's still a diamond. It's still going to give you that toughness we love. And they're not even $36.99. We're blowing them out right now. Any one of them you want. I know Allison's got, which one? Okay, so the oval's gone already, it sounds like. And you know what I'm going to do? Take another discount. Make them $3,599 only. And that's the oval. Let me try it on for you. That would be item number. That'll be 11200501. There's the oval on the hand. So that one, change the gold if you want to. It's in the yellow now, but you can change it to white or rose gold as well. Have your perfect combination, whatever that may be. But $35.99 to get, well, the 43-pointer's gone with the 82 points. You can now get our two larger of the stones. Remember, this is going to be the 61-pointer. That is the largest there. And then we've got the 50-pointer right here behind it. So either way you want to go, we'll give it a final 60 seconds. Got to go. That is a very, very, very important discount on Chameleon Diamonds. And no better way to get one than right there. It's the moment to get it. Okay, so we've got a whole hour and 5 minutes. You ready for some auctions? Let's do it. I think I might do them for the rest of the day. Who knows? Let's just roll. Let's go. We'll do whatever you guys want to do. We'll bring out requests, but we have got some very special new pieces. Wow. The big ones are here. 61-point cushion right here. Solid finishing on the inside. This is a pretty color too. It's a really pretty green yellow. And it's got a lot of the brilliance, being the cushion brilliant cut. This, you know who you are if you love an emerald cut. And there's the more true color. I know as we look down on it, it looks a little light. That's the true green color. Now that's the way to see the emerald cut right there. So a lot of people would assume now, if a green diamond is good enough for J-Lo, and she's had a lot of big diamonds in her day, and she's already got a huge pink, and she's got all these other fabulous gems, if it's good enough for her to wear all the time, I think it's good enough for us, right? But this is more rare than a green diamond. That's the point. It's more rare. It's a color-changing diamond. That's the thing. It's green, but it's orange. So it's two colors in one. And that's why you got to take advantage of these at $35.99. Who got yours, Allison? Thank you, Lori. Well done. Lori, enjoy it. Okay, so let's get to where should we begin? How about some big pink diamonds? Or we've got a champagne diamond. We've got a lot of diamonds here that are coming your way. Already had the diamond bracelet. That's still here if you'd like it. The chameleons are going to step aside and make room for one that you probably do know all about, which is the rarity of a pink diamond. We're going to go here now, and it's a big stone. It's 18 points, and it's a rare Marquise cut. Loving this one, but it is going to be a quickie here because this one's 1123-179, but I told you what we're going to do. We have an hour and 4 minutes left. And I am really considering something we've never done before, and I've done a lot of shows here and a lot of hours of shopping with you guys. We've never done this before. I'm going to put everything for the rest of the show on the auction block. I'm done. I'm done pricing. I'm taking a break. You guys get to price the jewelry. I'm done. So here's how we're going to roll. It's another, you got 64 minutes, whatever you want me to bring out. Now here's what I have. The pink diamond, we have a gorgeous cognac diamond. We have a really special mandarin garnet. We've got emerald earrings with diamonds, and we have a huge tanzanite. All of that is going to be on the auction block. So get ready, buckle up, but have your phone ready to go because this is our 18-point natural fancy pink diamond. It's a huge stone in the world of pink diamonds. We know because most pink diamonds get to be 5 points and they're big, 10 points and they're big. When you get up to a 20-point stone or a fifth of a carat, which we're real close to in that natural pink, and we're not even seeing them anymore. This has been nearly impossible. You guys know we used to bring, I'd have a pink diamond every day, at least one. Now, haven't seen any. Months and months have gone by without seeing really any pink diamonds in the show besides maybe little accent stones. This is a big center stone. It's got that $69.99 price tag here. It does have another 33 points in the pink diamonds around it. That would be your halos there. You see what we did? We went outside with the pink diamonds instead. That's really pretty. And then you got 50 points in the white diamonds as well. Here's the deal, $69.99. Okay, now since we only have an hour and we've got all these pieces to auction, and I'd like to do about 20 auctions here, that's hard to do in an hour, I'm not going to be able to start every single one of them at zero. But I will promise you this. This is my whole vow to you. I'm going to we're going to start every auction less than half. it's going to be a little variety, a little different, but we're going to price each and every one of these auctions less than half. $3,500 would be half. Let's go less than half to start the auction. All you have to do is dial in. We don't have a lot of participation on this Saturday, so it might be a one and done auction. You might win it by being that one and only bidder. You never know. So dial early. Let's not do 35. That's half. That's good. $3,000 better. Remember what you're getting in total diamond weight here as well. So much important. Carat 01 is actually what you're going to have in total there in my quick math. So carat 01 in diamonds, pink and white together, really pretty. It's like a frilly way to do halos. It's a little more feminine, right? You get that extra little scalloped edge, which I think is so pretty. It looks almost like a flower, but it's a marquise, so that's really rare as well. We're not starting at 3. We don't have an open yet, so we got to keep on going. It's not going to be 25 either, so come on in. All auctions, rest of the day. Why not? Let's just do it, try it. But again, $2,500 on a ring like this, still not good enough. I'm waiting to get a caller on the line. It's our big pink diamond. It's our... I can get you larger, but they're 60 and 70,000 at this point. So that's not always for everybody. Let's blow it out right now for $2,000 to open, and we'll go up in a $10 increment. That's my other promise. Every auction will be $10 in the increment. Yep, we're going to do some wild, quick auctions, because remember, I want to go to a lot of auctions here. I want to try to do several. And, you know, auctions are a little time consuming sometimes, right? So we want to make sure we do a bunch. We do have the open at 2. Great. All right. So power bid. Here's the deal. We have $2,000. Here's what I'm going to do. Power auction, because we only have an hour now. So 60 minutes time to do a lot of different auctions, to show you a lot of great jewelry, to get a lot of great pieces out the door. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give it 2 minutes now. We have the open. I told you, it's probably not going to be like a 20, 30 person bidder auction. So in that case, let's just go quick. That way we can show you more giveaways and more deals and more auctions. But here's the thing. You can't just sit back and say, I'll wait till next time. It's going out the door. We have our open. So we've got the open, and I'm giving it a 2-minute clock to get it out now so that we're not waiting. And it's only a $10 increment too. So you'd only now be required for 2010, 2010, maybe more. Maybe if you want to do a little mini power bidding, that's a good strategy to play. But here's the deal. It's 2 minutes and we sell it, and it just became the top of the hour. So a lot of people now are probably just tuning in to our Saturday saying, what is going on? That doesn't make sense, because you look at the specs, they don't match up with $2,000. It's a live auction. And this is the deal. We've already got the open. We just got it. So we're going to make sure it's a 2-minute one and done. This is a really easy deal. Way to come on in and steal a pink diamond from us when we don't even have the big ones anymore. So here we go. Last call. 2 minutes on this fabulous ring. And what can I say? You have just now joined us for a last hour of entirely auctions. We're going to do auctions for the rest of the day. So that's the deal. I got a lot of new to show you. We're going to put it all up to you to pick out your pricing, however you want it to be. But this is now, oh boy, $2,000, and we've got a final minute 30 to go. So last call, last chance, and then we'll see where it goes. I have a feeling it's going to $2,000, which is the open. I'll try it on one more time for you as well, so you can see that. And then we're going to do, again, I've even got those heart-shaped yellow diamonds. Oh, goodness, forgot about those. So all the brand new that we have planned for today, all going up for auction. Rest of the day, stay with us. It's 59 minutes left. So here we go. Last chance, minute and 15 left. Let me know who's got the open over there. That sounds like they're going to be owed a big congratulations here and a way to go. That's a very pretty and large pink diamond. Remember, it's 33 points of the additional pink, so it's not like we just leave you with the center stone and add the white diamonds. We're going much farther than that here to bring you that triple halo, that beautiful design, which makes this really present on the hand as a really large ring, because we know that big pink diamonds aren't a possibility. So you've got this really significant size stone here, and then you get that, look at that triple halo, white diamonds, and then the pink diamonds on the outside there. And remember, a full carat 01 in grand total. So, hey, we got just what I figured. One bid, one and done. Well, kind of felt like that was going to be the case. Well, it's going to get even wilder here, if you can imagine that, with these auctions coming up. So how about this? Emerald earrings next. Or do you want to see the yellow diamonds first? We got yellow diamond heart-shaped drops. We got another. Here's another diamond. We might as well complete our diamonds here. That's gone, right? So we have 10 seconds to make it official, but it's going to be gone. No other bidders. Basically $2,000 going once, twice, 3 times, and oh, somebody's here at the last second. I don't know. Are they bidding on this one? We're going to find out. It is so unheard of to see, and I know it's been a while. It's been a minute since we've seen the bigger pinks. I get that. You got it? 2010, yes or no? Jess, are you on this one? Nope, sold. Congratulations. Well, guys, here's my bigger diamond. It's hard to describe. So when I was tasked with naming the collection of stones that were pink champagnes, and I called them fawn, and we had this little tiny private collection here. This is just one stone. I don't put this in any fawn category because it's not light enough. It's got too much color. It's really not just pink. It's not just brown. It's not just red, but there are reds here. This is a stone color. I've been doing this 22 years, guys. I've never seen a stone color like this, and it is still natural. This is from the earth, out of the ground, this color. So whatever we're getting here is extremely special, and we're about to put it on the auction block, and I just gave away a pink diamond. Get yourselves on the phone lines ready to go here. These are not going to last. This is 1122569. Brand new today, right now. First time seeing it. We flashed it earlier. This is the presentation. And we have a 101 VS round stone here that is in a very fancy color. What would you call, see, when I have pink and champagne, I call it fawn. This is pink and red and cognac. It's kind of red and cognac. So somebody who knows alcohol better than I do is going to have to tell me what happens when you put a cherry into like a cognac, right? Is it some kind of, I don't know, Manhattan or something like that? That's what this stone would be. Because it's got like a cherry red, a beautiful pinky orange, and then it's in that intense brown color. So you're getting a very high-end diamond. Take a look at it because it's a 101. Then we got to build. It's got pink diamonds on the side. 5 points in pink, 103 in white, and that means a grand total of $209. We just saw a $2,000 deal, $7,000 ring go out for $2,000. That at a carat of 1. This is going to be, more than double. With a really big center stone in a really exotic color. And may I come in even closer and show you? Because you got to see what's happening in this stone. If you look at that and go, oh, look, it's a champagne. No, it is not. Oh, look, it's a cognac. No, it is not. And here's what I'm supposed to get. Yowza, $14,999. Well, there's the proof that it's a rare exotic stone. Because if we're asking 15, then that's a specialty. But there's pink diamonds set in the sides of the split shank. They're right here. Then you've got a ton of white diamond weighted at carat 05. Just your side diamonds is 108. Total 209. That color is all natural. Remember, it's rose gold setting. That's going to match on the pink diamond setting. The rest is white. Leave it as is. Well, what can I tell you? We're auctioning it. Oh man, can there be just one item I make an exception to? One item that we just leave at the right price and hope that somebody sees the value? Because trust me, that's not supposed to be less than $14,999. If you like it though, hey, what are we doing? We're auctioning. I'm doing it. We're going to really do this for 54 minutes. So again, get ready. Have your phone ready to go. This is not going to be $14,999. I promised you we'd start at half or less. Half would be $7,500. I'm not starting at 75 or 65 or 55 or 45 or 35. And no, we have never in all of our years ever had a diamond of this color. Never. So I think safe to say you're probably not going to see another one of this color. That's safe to say. And we're not doing 35. We're not doing 3. We're not even going to do, okay, I got to stop. Because we don't sell 1 carat any color of diamond for $3,000 ever. We're going to do better than $3,000 for you. And that's because we just saw a pink diamond go at an incredible price. That was only $2,000, but that at a carat of 1. This is a rare, exotic color in its own right. We're not going to do $3,000 either. How about 25? It would set a brand new record for pricing on 1 carat diamonds. This is a color we've not had though. So this is important, and it's a round, and it's a VS, and it's actually a carat of 1, not a carat. So it's got a lot of specialty things going on here. We've kind of stacked up the rarity, and it's going to be a $10 increment too. And we don't have $2,500 yet. Remember the last auction we had 1 bidder. 1 bidder, no challengers, none. So this is getting interesting. And we're going to go ahead and fight fire with fire here, and it's not even going to be $2,500. Why not? Have you ever seen a color diamond like this? It's got reds to it. That is one of the toughest natural colors to get in a stone. And we have no open at 25. And I promise you this will be our last like all diamond ring, because we've got the earrings, but this is it. And this is going to be, I know it's been a diamond day here. We've had a lot of them. We have the chameleons, the white diamonds, everything. This is a specialty color. Got to try it on. We don't have $2,500 even, so that's a little bit scary. Here's what we'll do instead. I will lower the open. And we need to make sure, again, not a lot of competition here, so that's good for you. Bad news for me, but really good news for you. And it's not going to be $2,500. It's not going to be $2,400. There was only one time this has ever happened, and it was not a rare, rare, rare color like this is. And I'm telling you right now, with a carat, it's, by the way, Tony, it's 5 and 103, just to be clear on that. It's 5 points in the pink and 103 in the white, so it's 108 total. So suddenly I looked up there and saw the carat weights were not accurate. So here we go, 108 on the sides, 209 total. So here's what I'm going to do. It's not $2,400. I know this is weird madness here today. I don't know what's happening, but listen. I will do $2,300 to start, because there was a moment when I broke down on a weeknight a few weeks ago and I did a yellow diamond. For yellow diamonds would not be the rarity that this stone has, but I set a record. It was an all-time TVON record for a 1 carat diamond price. White diamonds go for $4,000 for a loose 1 carat loose by itself. This is obviously a lot more rare. This is a 101. We're looking for $2,300. I'm going to give it 60 seconds to get this started. It might be a one and done auction day here. It already happened on a pink diamond. This is only $300 more than the pink diamond just sold for. And there's 209 with a big old 101 center stone here. So whatever's happening in the world, it's really good you're here with us watching these sensational values happen, because I've never seen anything like it. And if I've never seen anything like it, you've probably never seen anything like it, right? Because this is what we do day in and day out. So this would be the moment to jump in. And remember, if there's no competition, then you win it, okay? So it's really easy to get in. And even if you've never shopped here before, if you think the value's too good and that's your concern, remember, you got a money back guarantee. So here we are looking for the open. We got 60 seconds. Let's see if we got it. Let's see if we can get the open, and then we'll keep this madness going for the next 50 minutes. But how do you top this? And those are, so when you invest into this ring, let's say you get it for 23, suddenly you've acquired 3 different colors of diamonds in your collection, 2 really exotics, because you're getting this, I mean, right guys, how do you want to describe it? That's the fun of it. You get to name it. It's your stone. If you win it, you get to name it. You get to call it whatever you want. There is a red, pinky, orange element. There is more orange than there is brown. This is more, it's a true cognac, but with a lot more red. Usually cognacs still really are heavily saturated to the brown tones. That's not the deal here. This has flecks of pinks and reds. It is one of the most fascinating stones I've ever seen. And that's why it's kind of fun to offer it today on a day when, you know, collectible pieces going out for next to nothing. This is a $15,000 TVON value. Right now we're looking for 23. And that's going to beat every price tag you've ever seen historically here for a 1 carat diamond. Even if they were loose, you're paying about double. For a loose, commonplace, everybody's got them white diamond. This is not a white diamond. This is exotic. And remember, it is still all natural. Here it is on the hand. Those are pink diamonds, though, next to it. And you get a lot of white diamonds as well. Do we have $2,300? I think we've got it. So remember what I did last time once I got the open? It was a quick clock. We're probably going to do it again, because otherwise then we don't get to show you that many items. And I'm going to try to show you a bunch. So here we are, 23. We've got it. Thank you. We have $2,300. We do. You know what that means. Shall we power auction our way through this? It's not over yet, guys. But I'm giving you 2 more minutes. We're doing it right now. So this is the moment. It's now or never. Get in now in the next 2 minutes. We just got the open. I'm clocking it. We are giving it last call. It's happening right now. So all you have to do is dial that phone number in the next 2 minutes time, and then it could be yours. What's 15,000 minus 23? That's a lot of savings. That's a bunch. That is a whole lot of savings in one ring. We see that a lot, big savings, but it's $5,000, $6,000, $7,000. This is abnormal. To see close to $13,000 from TVON pricing to what you actually pay, That's different. And it's different in a good way. So here's what I'll do. Let's give it 2 minutes. I've said my piece. That's 209 in total. 209 all together. One really big exotic center stone in the middle of it all. And everything up there, you get the whole ring. And all I need to know is your ring size, because it stays as is. There's a little bit of rose gold, there's a little bit of white gold, mostly white gold to show off the white diamonds along the edges and the borders, but the rose gold sets the center and the pinks, which makes sense, right? So final call starts now, 2 minutes, and then we move. Well. I've seen weird things, but this is one of the weirder ones. So that's a good thing for you. And that's really an important stone. In the center, I'm telling you, it's like a fawn, but with saturation, right? We talk about the fawns as that little kiss of pink within a champagne tone brown. This is a cognac diamond, but with a lot more red and orange and pink than a cognac diamond usually ever gives you. So crazy, ridiculously rare here. And we have a now 90-second clock. And when it's gone, it's gone. And nobody, wait, you can't do this. This is not going to happen 2 times in a row, is it? Well, this is why we arrived here at this point of the show, where I said I would do all auctions for the rest of the day. Obviously, something a little different for today. And now we're going through 2 auctions in a row where we have an open and no competitive bids going forward, nothing else. That is unusual. So here we go, especially when it's this low. It wouldn't be unusual if it was a $15,000 starting bid, but when you're starting this low, that's unusual. We have a final 50 seconds still to get you in though. So last call is happening now. This is your last chance. We have 45 seconds, plenty of time, but you got to start dialing right away. This is such an important ring, 209. Look at those pinks that are stacked. It's a bigger and a smaller pink that's set within the split shank. That's a white diamond weight of a carat 03 just alone. What are you going to shop for in the real world that's going to give you a carat in diamonds for $2,300? What's that? The inside undergallery looks like this, all finished entirely. So there they build that beautiful work that follows the whole design to basically sit it up off the hand so that it is comfortable. It's an extra layer of gold. You see it there. I mean, think of it, almost looks like a bridge, right? You have the split shank on the sides. Love that we didn't leave it totally blank. We went all extra and added big pink diamonds. Well, it's happened again, guys. No, we have to open and nothing more. Never thought I would see that. $2,300 once, twice, and 3 times. And it's sold. Congratulations. What's next on the auction block? Well, we're going to go to some emerald earrings here. Let's take a break from diamonds. I do have yellow diamond heart-shaped earrings, which I'll show you. But I want to show these next because this is a bright, this feels like springtime is coming, right? Emerald in the Colombian rounds here, 112-2751 is your item number on the earring. Much more than a stud though here. And we even did a 2-tone setting, which you have the option of leaving or changing. Look at that. Oh, this is not an inexpensive earring, guys, because it is a 70-point total weight in your emeralds. The item number is 112-2751. 70 points in emerald. We just felt like we've been doing a lot of diamonds here, and they ain't working. So let's try something. Yes, we still have diamonds, 87 points, but with a gorgeous, bright, perfectly matched round emerald in the middle. That's nice. And it's going to be centered post, butterfly backing, but they're larger, but still piercing coverage and all that. You can see the 2-tone element there. It's the yellow gold setting for the center and then the white gold the rest of the way. It's a great looking earring, still going to be very wearable. I'll show them to you on, and I don't know. I vowed to you I would do auctions. Here is a $71.99 earring. Oh, where do we begin? Well, half off of that would be $3,600. I can't leave it there though, because that's probably not even going to get the open. All we're doing is getting opens here, right? Let's take a look at this though. The bright, beautiful glow that they give, that's from a distance away, and look at the strength of that color. Here's your diameter. It's going to be a 1/2 inch. Again, centered post. Beautiful look. I'll put one up against the ear so you can see it that way. And then I think we're going to have to go lower than 35 and lower than 3,000. And how about this? Even less. That's a pretty earring. Isn't it great? You see the color and the glow of it? So electrified and brilliant and bright. That's what it's all about. and it's not going to be 3,000, 25, 2,000. Well, we're well below half of where it's supposed to be, and that was the good news. That's the promise. There they are. Any gold you want. I recommend just leaving them as is. I think there's something beautiful about the yellow and the white together. Let's go back to the wheel. Just wanted you to see how those glow in a much darker light, right? You can really see how bright they are. Okay, so it's been pretty obvious what's happening. 2,000, not getting the open there. Let's go to $1,500 to get this earring started. And those are all really big white diamonds. I don't know if you noticed, there's a mixture. What they did here is a little different than the double halo. It's a little, we've done this before, but with 2 little rows. Look what's happening here, though. I have to point this out. It's easier to see right here. Do you see how they used 4 really big diamonds? I call them the compass points. That's not just a double halo in small stones. It's 4 bigger stones that go northeast, southwest. The rest then is filled in with the smaller diamonds. So there's that extra elite level. This is part of why you get to 87 points in diamonds. You're getting really individual larger. Okay, no $1,500 open. We gotta really resign ourselves here to losing a lot of money today. It's been happening. But this is going to be a continuation for the next, we got 40 minutes and 30 seconds to do this. 40 minutes of auctions coming your way. How about this? Even better than 15. Let's go. We are on a mission to get everything we do out the door, everything we show you. All these items are brand new. That's the thing. These aren't leftover. They're not older items that nobody wanted. These are all brand new today, every one of them. And yet we're putting them on this auction block where clearly these are beyond discounts. You're in charge. Your pricing. Take a look at this. It's not even 15 or 14 or 13 or 12. They're not going to be $1,100 to open. We need an open. We need to get it going here. So how about this? Only $1,000 to start. That's it. $1,000. And we'll go from there in a $10 increment. And I'm going to go ahead and give you 60 seconds. 60 seconds to get it started here. And do you see the two-tone gold? A little bit of yellow gold set in the center, and then the rest is white gold. If you want it all white gold, we can do that. If you want to go all yellow gold, we can do that. Rose gold would be an option as well if you give us a little time. So we can make all that happen, but we're looking for $1,000 on a big emerald earring. And remember, if there's 70 points, they actually look a lot bigger because that would be 35 points in each stone. But I can tell you that the millimeter size, let's just go ahead and measure that because, you know, it helps to compare with emeralds because otherwise you're looking at a carat weight thinking they're not that significant when they are, because actually the millimeter size is 5 millimeters. Remember, a 1 carat diamond is about 6. So you've got the, well, here we are. We've got the open at 1,000. Who do you have there? Okay, so we have Linda at $1,000, and that's it. And you know what that means. Once we get the open, not only have these been auctions for the rest of the day, they're power auctions, meaning as soon as we get the open, this is what I've done on all the previous auctions, as soon as we get the open, and we just did, we give it 2 minutes. So it's last call now. We just got the open. We have one bidder. Linda's on the line, loving the value. I got to believe that. And we are going to give it 2 minutes until we sell the earrings. So they're going to be gone in 2 minutes, and it's still a $10 increment only. $10. So $10 advances could potentially take you from outsider to insider here, getting a $7,200 emerald and diamond earring from us to you for a price tag like that. So last call is now, 2 minutes. Gotta love a rapid fire auction like this. I just think that we're going 3 for 3 here. One and dones. Never would I imagine such a thing to occur, especially on a Saturday. It is Saturday, right? This is amazing. So your chance to steal jewelry is now. Don't forget, tomorrow we have the brand new, I have 4 brand new zoisites that are a color in golden, orangey, red, pink colors. Yes. Oh, we did, but I'll do it again. Sure. What's that? Oh, that's okay. They're a 1/2 inch diameter. I also pointed out, Tim, that it's a 5 millimeter stone. So that's just the emerald itself is 5 millimeters. So if you are, you know, kind of referencing it like you would other stones in comparison, take a look at them here so you can see them on the ear again just to see from a distance away and watch how they glow. So when they don't have all the light in the world, because up close, when we're up close on the wheel, you see a lot of, you know, they're obviously giving the emeralds a lot of light, but that's not the reason that they're so glowy. They're glowing because of the top quality and the beautiful material you have here. It's a gorgeous clarity on that emerald anyways, and then you see how in relative, a lot darker kind of light here, you can see how they're just really glowing. They're really bright stones, and that's amazing. So we have $1,000 and 35 seconds left. We'll go back up close and take another look. And then here they are, looking like a one and done again, perhaps. I did have an orange diamond here, by the way. If anyone wants an orange diamond, it's a really simple setting, but it's an orange diamond. So we've seen pretty much every color of diamond today in this show already, but there's a rare orange as well. So if anybody wants to see that, let me know. And we have, speaking of orange, we have a great mandarin garnet coming up, and we have those yellow diamond heart-shaped earrings coming up. They're very expensive, though. They're like $28,000 earrings, but we probably will auction those off too, because that's what I promised you. There are the earrings we have coming up. Yep, yellow diamond heart-shaped earrings. Yes, can't wait to show you those. How about, do we have 1010? Yes. Anybody have 1,010? Got it? Sold. Congratulations, those are gone. Now, let's bring out the mandarin. Next best thing to an orange diamond, because orange diamond, I'm actually going to show you why I advocate a mandarin garnet over an orange diamond, because I have one, so we might as well take the moment and do that, because I never get to show you orange diamonds. This is 1122724, and let me see if I can find my orange diamond just to give you a flash so that you can see the side-by-side comparison. Just because orange diamonds are not really truly bright orange like this. So I always say if you really want that bright orange color, whether it's a showing team spirit for a team you're supporting, whether it's a, color that you've been taken with that is bright, and understand that it's rare and specialty. But here's my actual orange diamond. Do you see the color difference there? And that's a true, honest to goodness orange diamond. But do you see how it's not really bright neon orange? And that's a beautiful stone. And like I said, I can give that one away too if you want. It's a carat one pear shape. It's just in a really simple, elegant 3-stone design, right? So it's kind of a smaller ring, but it's a beautiful 1 carat 01 orange diamond. So that's the orange diamond, that's the mandarin. I just thought we don't get to show that comparison very often, so might as well take a moment. Here it is though, in the mandarin, which is a carat 28. And it's in the 95-point diamond bridge. So that's really, really special. Oh, hi Rita, thank you. Oh, good. Did you get it today? Oh, that's good. I had so many people asking about that ring in the last 24 hours or so. So yeah, thank you, Rita. Okay, so here's our 128 with 95 points in the diamonds. And you know what? Where are we going to start this? This is a $59.99 ring. So I promised half off is $3,000. Well, I promised we'd go at least half off to start. So we're going to go a lot lower. And yes, we can do something special if you want to do that orange diamond. We can do something crazy there. Thank you. But here's what we're going to do instead of $59.99 or $3,000 open. Yes, I'm going to keep on auctioning for 34 more minutes. What fun. Tell me if there's anything else we can bring out for you that we can auction, because I'm going through all my brand new here. But this one's not going to be 3 or 25 or 2,000. And this has a lot going on for that bridge. Look at the double row running all the way underneath. Of course, this is fully finished on the inside. I love it in the white, but you can change it if you want to. Go yellow, go rose. It's up to you. Did I say go rose or go rogue? Because, oh no, go rogue. That's a different thing. That's what I'm doing. You get to choose rose gold. I'm going rogue on the auctions, not $2,000 to start. Let's make it, okay. Now this is the auction we're going to get more than one caller. This is the one we're going to get 2, 3, 4, maybe 10 bidders. I can feel it, because when you start a mandarin garnet this incredibly low, something crazy is going to happen. It's already too low. We're going to go even lower. How about $1,500? $10 increments, 60 seconds. You know how this is going to roll. It's been happening over and over and over. It's 60 seconds to get the open. As soon as we do get the open, it's 2 minutes on the clock. And that's that. So let's go to it now. $1,500. I got to try it on for you as well. And then we got the 60 seconds. That's our call here to action. Come on in, mandarin, bright, clean. Look at that true, vivid orange. Let's try it on. Such a good looking stone here. What do you think of that? Bright as can be color, great stackable with wonder rings if you want to, by the way. Really kind of bows out nicely just through the center, but then tapers a little bit on the side. So if you want to stack around with it, you can. It looks great that way. But it's already like you've got these big, nice gold bands. Did you want to see the orange diamond? I had a feeling. Who's that? Edward wants to see the orange diamond. Wait. Now, he knows that that wouldn't be necessarily, do we have to require to auction that off? That wasn't even supposed to be, that's not a new item. It's not supposed to be in the show. I just thought, okay, we'll auction it. Let's do it. Let's auction the orange diamond. Oh, this is going to get interesting. Okay, so we're going to show the orange diamond next by request. And it's a 101 orange diamond. And we have no open on this one, so we're going backwards. Now I don't feel so bad. Yeah, now I'm like, oh, so now so far selling the pieces at the open, yeah, not looking so bad. Now we don't have it open. Okay, so no open at 15. Maybe everybody wants the orange diamond. We've done so many diamonds today. Don't forget, 2 of our 3 chameleons are still here. Let's go ahead. Edward said, go ahead, Lolo. Go ahead. Put up the orange diamond and auction it off. All right, I will. It's one of the rarest colors we can bring you. It's an 18 karat gold. Does anyone have the open on this one at 15? Hold on, we might have it. We're just checking. Tim, you're not on this one? Okay, let's move on. No open. Well, okay. So this is the orange diamond. Pear shape, 101. It's item number 1118171. Look at this. Elegant 3-stone style. And you know, it's a loud stone. It's vibrant. And I might actually, I know it's not the biggest ring in the world, right? We did this very straightforward. Yes? Oh, good. I'm going to just clean it up here. You want the orange diamond? In the what? Yeah, on the hand? Sure. Yeah, you know I'm going to try it on, right? Carat 01 natural orange. Brilliant as can be. You know it's a VS stone? And it's got 9 points of the tapered baguettes. One more thing, it's an 18 karat white. It does have to stay in the white gold. So you're going to have that nice contrast. You've got a stackable style if you want to. We have had, I've been here a long time, right? We've had orange diamonds 3 times. 3 times I've had an orange diamond here. So it's about once every 2 years we get one. And they've never been under, besides this one, they don't go under $12,000. And this is not a small stone, it's a 101. So here's my question to you. And I said I would auction everything, so I'm going to auction everything. But this, please understand, is a $16,999 orange diamond. With important side diamonds, 2 tapered baguettes, 1 on each side. They're locked in with a little, you know, their own individual channel setting. I want to make this possible. Thank you, Edward, for asking for it. I think it's hard not to ask for things like this when you know I'm as vulnerable as I am to auctioning everything, like I'm doing. It would be foolish not to ask for your request at this point because whatever you want to see, I will put up there. But here's what we're going to do, and I still have a tanzanite, yes, our one and only of the day. So we'll bring that out. But this is the orange diamond to own. And I'm going to go ahead. Oh, and I'm up against it here because we've seen a lot of diamond examples today that have been offered at really teeny tiny prices, like our chameleons that were smaller, but they were really cheap. The pink diamond, smaller, but really inexpensive. The cognac. So now here we are with an orange diamond, which is rarer than all. Even from a numbers perspective, more rare than the chameleons because I've had a lot more chameleons. I've had a lot more chameleon diamonds on the air here than I have had orange diamonds. This is my 4th one ever. So it is rare, but I'm going to go ahead and auction it right now, and we're going to start at $2,500 because I know this is going to be the moment. This is the moment we get a lot of people in because I just said what I said. 101 orange diamond, $2,500 to open, still at a $10 increment. I'm leaving that extra low, and we're going to get a real honest to goodness auction here because I'm starting at a mere fraction of what you would ever have to pay for to get that stone home. Yes. We've got the open. Come on over and take a look at. Oh, wait, you know what happens? The open means we're giving it 2 minutes. Now, we didn't need the 60-second clock to get the open because we just got it. But it means I'm giving it a 2-minute clock starting right now to get the orange diamond of a lifetime. Yes, we are. We're making this happen. And if you want to come in and place your bid and maybe think about power bids here like 2,600 or 3,000 or 35, because I know we're going to have more than one bidder on this one. We have to. This is a one. I got one. And I'm not talking about one today, one tonight. I'm talking about in the inventory. There is one orange diamond and you're looking at it. It's right here and we got bidders. Operators, yell it out when you got bids because we only have 90 seconds left now. 90 seconds on the auction. Ay, ay, ay. It's a fun one though, right? I love that it's so bright. It's so brilliant. It's given some serious, I mean, there are reds and yellows coming through. The body of the stone is orange, but it's got a lot of reds and yellows coming through. Yes? I think it would look fabulous with the Wonder Ring because it's a pear shape. So the Wonder Ring would fit the point and the rounded portion really, really well. Now, it's a smaller ring. I'm going to try it on again. I don't have a Wonder Ring, Tim, here in front of me to show you with it. So depending on which Wonder Ring it is, it might be, pretty large. Do you want to, what, how much? 25 what? 10. 25.10 we have. 25.10 we do have. Operators, you can just yell out bids if you got them because we have a lot of people on the phone line. So I'm not sure if everyone's bidding. We do have 25.10 over here to Tim's caller. Tim, who do you have? Who? Dawn. Hi, Dawn. 25.10 we got. We have 30 seconds. 25.50 we have. 25.50 back to our original bidder. And Allison's trying to get $2,600. $2,600 has been bid. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Tony has our clock and bids don't move at the same time. We have very archaic graphics. What's that? 2,700. Power bid at 27. Allison's bidders at 27. Who do you have, Allison? You know what, Tony? Yeah, thank you. We'll kind of do our best here with the clock and the bids moving at the same time. What's that? Oh, we got 27.50 over here. Jess is back at 27.50. 27.50 we have. I'll go back close up. We have 27.50. Tim's out. Allison's verifying. Andy's out. 28. Do you have it? Oh, they're verifying. And the clock is out. 29. 29 has been bid. We have a mini power bid. $2,900 has been bid. 29. 29 going once. 3,000. 3,000 has been bid. 3,000. Who do you have there? Is it your same caller or a different one? 3,000. 3,100 has been bid. 31. And we got yellow diamond earrings right after this. Yellow. I'm going to bring out more diamonds. I know. We are. This is forever going to go down as the diamond giveaway show. 31 going once. 31.50. 31.50 has been bid. We got two bidders. 32. 32 going once. 32 going twice. 3,200. Allison, I'm waiting on you to see if they 32.50. Uh-oh, this could go on all day. This could go on all day long. 32.50 once. 35. Whoa, 35. We got a little power bid back there. 35. 35 has been bid. $3,500 going once. 35 twice. 35.50 has been bid. They're not out yet. That didn't scare them away. They know what this is. It's an orange diamond. It's a natural orange diamond. 35.50 once. Twice. $3,600. Is Sotheby's calling yet? Is Bonhams, do they want me? Do they want me? Are they ready? Christie's, they want me? They got me a job? Do we have, okay, so 35, wait, 30, was, Jess, what were you at? 30, yeah, I was going to say we're at 36, not 35.60. 36.50 has been bid. How much? 38. $3,800 has been bid. 38 going once. 38 going twice. 38 is, they're out, you won, it is sold. Congratulations, well done. That is the earring I've been talking about. Congratulations on the orange diamond, well done. Here we go with 1123156, and I will never hear the end of this show. This has been Giveaway Central on diamonds, and what am I doing? More diamonds. Let's give away some more. Let's give away some more diamonds. This time, upping the ante on the cut. Upping the ante on, oh, I've got two of them that match. And it's item number 1123156, and this will be 18 karat solid gold for a drop earring with a lever back style. Then you get 61 points in VS heart-shaped yellows that match, so about a third of a carat each, real close. Then you get 26 points of yellow and 67 points in white. We have 22 minutes to continue the auction madness, so welcome on in. And come on in, because now we're going to auction these beauties. When you're getting 26 plus 67 plus 61, that's a carat 54 in diamond weight, but it's all set in 18 karat yellow gold and white gold in a lever back. And oh my goodness, they're gorgeous. And they've got a $27,000 price tag today. So here's what they look like from a distance. Let me show you the length. We'll try one on, heart shape times 2. We're lucky when we see one heart-shaped yellow diamond. We've got 2 matched in this gorgeous, gorgeous earring, which is 1.25 inches. I would like, call it 1 1/8 inches there, where the diamonds begin. I'm going to try them on for you, and do not wait, because the 27,762 was the price, to be exact. I'm going to go ahead and ignore it as I've been doing all day, and we're going to let you price them yourself, do what you want to do, and get a carat 54 of big yellow diamonds plus yellow diamonds and white diamonds together around it. And we are going to go crazy on this fabulous, fabulous earring. And I don't know about you, but heart-shaped yellow diamonds are one of the toughest things in the world to find. Whenever we have seen them, traditionally it's just one stone in a center of a ring. This is a very different deal. And they're not going to be, oh my goodness, look how pretty these are on. Yes, please. That's so perfect. And the 2 hearts can be significant, right? They're significant. You wear them to signify you and a loved one, right? 2 hearts, 1 pair of earrings, not 14,000. Tony, I love this. He's like, I know the drill. She's going to take it at least half off. Well, actually, we're going better than 14, better than 10, better than 5. I'm not even starting these at $4,000, and this is one heck of an earring. And it is a $27,000, almost $28,000 earring. Let's go back up close. Just wanted you to see those on. And there's going to be a better value than even $4,000 to start. And remember, all of these auctions, once we get the open, we start the clock. We give you 60 seconds to get it started, and we're not even starting at $3,500. Have you ever witnessed anything like this? Because I know I haven't. And it's a joy to do it, to bring you jewelry at this kind of discounted level when it is brand new, ultra high-end jewelry. And it's not going to be $3,500 because we don't have that started yet. So how about this? $3,000 to get those going. And I've got to prop them up a little bit better so you can really see the beauty of the color here in the heart shape and the matching, because that's really what's important here, is to see the exact look and also the great finishing. Oh, look at how sweet they are on the inside. You've got the double heart under gallery on the inside, which people will see, right? Got the short hair, or the hair up, or the hair back. You're going to see, not you, but other people will see the backing, and they'll know that is fine jewelry. So here we are. With again, you're getting a carat 54 total weight, but those are really significant, large yellow diamond heart shapes. Really want you to just get the perfect view of the color they give. There's a great matching too with the center and the halo. There we go. That one sits up nicely. Let's see if we can get this one to do the same, just so you can really see how they are so on point with their matching. And it's going to be 60 seconds. Let's go. 60 seconds to get that started, please. And then we'll see if we've got no open yet. So that's going to be interesting here. Maybe we are officially done with our diamonds for the day, which is okay because it's my last all diamond piece for the day. We started this show, ironically, 30 minutes in with a whole trio of white diamond bands. Different varieties of white diamond bands. This one, as much as I try, it's probably not going to sit up the same way the other one is. Oh, maybe it will. But there was a whole trio of bands that you can still call and shop on if you'd like to. They were all $9.99. That's how this deal, kind of diamond deal day began. Unintentional here to show you all these incredible diamond deals. That was not what was planned, but hey, it's happened. We've had some of the best diamond values we've ever seen, and now yet another one, but no open. Okay, so this one's going to go the way of the Mandarin and have no open, and we're going to move right along and show you our, what do we have here? Blue Wing Block D. Tanzanite time is here. 1123-194. No open on those earrings for $3,000. Okay, so we're going to get to probably our last, well, this is one of the last Tanzanites we have. Overall in the collection, it's 112-3194, keeping the brand new going here. I am surprised though. 61 points of those center heart shapes, 26 points in yellow and 67 points in white diamonds, and no open at 3. Okay, so let's move on. We've got the Tanzanite coming into play. Can you believe it's been almost 3 hours and we have not had one Blue Wing Block D? But I couldn't let, now the reality is going forward, most of our shows will be Tanzanite-less. But I did not want that to be the case today. So we have a 12 karat 07 cushion cut museum reserve. And big individual diamonds on the sides of that, princess cuts, 6 of them, 3 on each side, looking fabulous. It's 1123194, and that diamond weight is 66 points. 2 chameleons left, by the way. 2 chameleons from our trio of discounts. What a day to be shopping diamonds. So here we are. Left the world of diamonds, giving you the big blue wings that are the best of in the world. Here's one of our last few that we ever will see on the air, which is so tragic. And it's funny, even the gals that are going to the Hong Kong show can't take any with them. They've made a point to every trade show we've been to. Everybody who knows TVON wants to see one thing and one thing alone, and that's blue wing block Gs. They want to see them in person. And you know what? This is going to be the first show in several years where we're literally not even going to have a blue wing left to take to one of the biggest trade shows in the world. And the people that are all the who's who of the gem trade are not going to get to see one. You have one of our last chances here to not only see one, but own one, because seeing them in person is really what it's all about. You hear me say it all the time. You have to see these in person because, believe it or not, they're even better. They're even more bold, and they give you more visual reds in person, more so than they could ever possibly show you on television. So when we're bringing you a 1207, and we kept it simple here because we wanted to keep it that way. We know the stone is the superstar. The stone is the main event. It's a big one, right? So instead of adding and adding and adding to the length of it and building up diamond halos and adding a lot of extra size to it, we just put the simplicity but elegance, because they're big diamonds, right? They're only 6 stones, so they're 11 points each. So they're significant size. They're a great cut. They're a princess cut. Yes. Oh, sure. Did you want to open up the auction? Well, if you don't need to see them again, since you're the only caller, I could just sell them to you right now for $25 at the open. If you want to do that, yeah, we could do that. So that we can proceed with our tanzanite. Yeah, I'll be just willing to sell them without the 2-minute clock or anything. We'll do that. So, because we are running out of time, we have 15 minutes. But here's our 1207 with 66 points. So you've got all the great diamonds there. I'm going to try it on the hand so you can see how that 12 karat size is going to look. And don't be shy. Don't be intimidated by the big sizes. This is some of the more collectible material, and it's really, quite frankly, what we have left. We're not going to have a lot of opportunities left that are going to vary all across the spectrum of sizing. So get what you can. Get them while they're here. This is not going to be, though, here's the deal, 30,000. Oh, these museum reserves that get up and over 10 carats get really high really fast. 29,999. Half of that, 15,000. Not going to start there. We're not starting at 15. We have literally 14 minutes, so we got to do something. It's not going to be 15. It's not going to be 10. I'm not starting at 9 or 8 or 7 or 6. Let's start it at $5,000. $5,000 on a 1207, and remember, those are significant individual princess cuts. It's an upgrade on the size. It's an upgrade on the cutting that you're getting there as well. And here it is up close yet again. That's the open. We have, yeah, let's see, half, yeah, we're way under 75% off of the original price there on our open. So what a great way to go. Let me know if you'd like it, because we gotta, as soon as we get, 60 seconds to get the open, then if we do get the open, we give it 2 minutes to power, auction our way to a winner. Last call. What else would you like to see auctioned, by the way? Because I've shown you everything from the show. My counter is clean. There is nothing left in front of me besides the 2 chameleons that are left, the diamond tennis bracelet that was left. Would that be fun? Should we just bring out the diamond tennis bracelet and auction that? We could do that. I'm up for it. Let's do that. My Brazilian Paraíba ring from much earlier in the show, still here. Golden pearl necklace, still here, the strand. Okay, so coming up, no open on this one. Oh, shucks, that's too bad. We like that stone. But then maybe we can take that one to Hong Kong. Yeah, that's a good idea. Do you know the regular tanzanites are wholesaling right now? Like just a basic 2 carat, 3 carat stone, block C, light color, 3,000 a carat, just wholesale, 3,000 a carat. You could pay $6,000 for a 2-carat stone that has very little color to it. Or you can spend $5,000, get a 12-carat plus, and get the best that's ever existed. That's how I like to do it. But that needs an open. We don't have one, so we'll keep on moving. Unless, hang on, we got a couple of calls coming in here. So with that delay, you never know. Maybe they're just a little bit behind on that clock. We'll see if we've got it. Tim, you're on something else, right? Allison, you're on something else? Okay, so we are still waiting to see if we have the open, because you know what happens if we do. We will give it an immediate 2-minute final clock. Uh-oh. No open, let's go. Okay. Now, I've already priced this earlier. It's at an already too low of a price, but I've shown you every brand new piece today. Okay, we've done it. So here's what I'm going to do. I'd love to get an open on this one, but that's not up to me. It's up to you. So here's what I'm going to do on the bracelet. We're going to bring back our 5-carat 20 diamond tennis bracelet. And I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Yes. Oh, never mind. I can't show you the diamond tennis bracelet because it's sold. That's good to know. Thank goodness I found that out. Okay, so let's try something else. Oh, there is another pink diaspora. This is great news. So we had a pink diaspora earlier today. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I'm not going to leave a tanzanite here. We've got days left of tanzanite, maybe, couple stones. I am not going to leave a tanzanite here. We do have another pink diaspora. I'll try to get that in here for anybody who missed out. I just realized that. We have another pink diaspora. We also have 2 of our chameleons left. Sorry, I think it was Judy who picked up the bracelet. I did not know. I was not aware, so they never tell me anything. So forgive me, not showing the bracelet. Wasn't aware it sold. So here's what we have for you. This is our 12-carat 07. I'm going to lower the open a little bit. We're going to try something a little bit different. And we're going to get this a home because that is the goal, right? We got to get this one a home. It's too good to stay here. So let's just kind of a little scooch lower. How about this? $4,900 to open this up. The significance besides the stone, and I know we look at 66 points and you go, I've seen bigger diamond weights. It's the way they're set. 6 stones only, 11 points a piece. Very important because they're not rounds. We love our rounds, don't get me wrong. They're important, they're great. These are an upgrade because they're princess cuts. So that's different too. And so we are now going to go $4,900 to start. It's a 1207. Now we're too low. We're too low. We know that. It's a $29,999 piece. Far too low. And we're looking for $4,900. Let's give that 60 seconds. We only have 9 minutes in the entire show. So this could be the last item. We're going to try to fit in a couple more. Honestly, this is the way to go for Blue Wing Block D. And 1207, enormously pretty cut. It's a cushion, which is a lot more unique and rare than we usually see. And that, look at those diamonds stacked side by side, making a little trio in each side, looking great, 11 points each. That's no longer an accent. That's no accent of diamonds there. That's 1-pointers are accents. 2-pointers are still kind of what I consider an accent. Those could be center stones, and you have 6 of them. And we're looking for $4,900. This is a live auction, and it is a really good one, and perhaps the best way to finalize this show. No open? No open on our 1207? No open. Well, oh no. Well, we have 8 minutes. We have a decision to make. We either move on or I dig in and we just give it a last call. That should not be here. There it is. We got $4,900 and it's still a $10 increment. And oh my goodness, this won't be our last item. You know why? Because now I have to give it 2 minutes. That's been the whole thing. That's what we've been doing. This whole hour, what has it been? Hour and 15 minutes of auction straight. The whole deal has been this. As soon as we get the open, we clock it. As soon as we get the open, we know it's going to sell. We give it 2 minutes final, and we're going to do that now. And it's only a $10 increment, not even $100. So even the next bid, and the bid after that, and the next minimum bid would still not even be at the original open. So that is why you still got a lot of savings to be had here. You still give us a call. You got a chance to pick up something really, really special and get it for much less than it ever should be. So we're going to give it a final call. We'll find out who's got our open at 49. This is it. And the show is coming to a close. We're still going to have time here to show you one or two other things. I may not have time to auction them, but you get the idea. I want to show you the pink diaspora. So here's our last chance. It's going to be a 2-minute clock. Jess, who do you have there? Do we know? Patricia, hi. Thank you so much for getting us started. So 2 minutes are counting down. Patricia's in the lead. Hi, Janae. Or she goes by Jay-Z. I like that. Oh, I won't forget that. All right. Hi, Janae. Jay-Z from Kansas. Thank you for shopping today. Thank you so, so much. Thank you for all your kind words. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for shopping. Okay, so we have 90 seconds left on the Tanzanite. Patricia's in the lead. She's our only bidder. This will wrap up in literally 83 seconds from now. So this is last call. You got to hustle and hurry to the phones. Go, 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 go. Get this piece if you want to. Remember that last one? We had a few people back and forth, back and forth. You guys know when a value is a value. And this is one of the bigger ones we've had because it is a bigger stone. So they shouldn't go for the same little per carats as, you know, some of the smaller stones with lesser color. It's museum reserve. It's got the bigger stones, not smaller stones. So this should be, it's like the whole total package here that should be a lot more. And instead, it's, well, you see, it's $4,900. And I had to really, really reduce that price. And I'll end with a pink diaspora here for you because we had so many people miss out on the emerald cut that I did find another emerald cut. So I'm bringing out the emerald cut for you. We have another emerald cut to show you, which hopefully, I know that was a long time ago that we had the pink diaspora. It was way back in our first hour, but I'm so excited to show you one more emerald cut. I'm not gonna have time to auction it, but I'll just give you a great price, trust me. So anyway, we've got our final 25 seconds. Let's see if we have 49.10 or more. Anybody else? Again, Allison, you're on something else. All right, nope, not on this one. We'll find out if Andy's thinking about this one. Yes, one more time on the hand. 15 seconds remaining till it's done. Fabulous blue wing block D. Last call, one of our last here. Not a time to wait. Yes, here it is on the hand one more time. Look at that. Perfect 3 stones on each side. Wow, look at that effect, how the light travels through that stone. Andy, not on this one? Check-in verifying? Let me know, because we got to sell it. The clock's out. It's sold. Congratulations. Let's go to our diaspora here because we have very little time. Oh, it is. It's a smaller emerald cut, but not small. It's item number 1120905. This is the 284 emerald cut Afghan pink diaspora, and it looks good, doesn't it? 284. We had one earlier in white gold if it was in a bridge mounting. So this one, I have to leave it in the yellow gold. So if you're a yellow gold lover, it looks great with the purple color you're seeing because pink diaspora really means the pinky, purple, and lavender mauves. It's so pretty. And it's got the hourglass style, as I call it. This is 20 points in diamonds, including a bigger round brilliant that sits among the smaller rounds. It is, again, got to stay as it is. I don't have time to auction it, guys, because we have 3 minutes. So doesn't give us time to get the open and do the clock because I'm right up against it here. So I'll tell you what we'll do. I'll just give you a huge value. It's got, this is, what did I do in the last one, though? This is $29.99. My last one I ended up bringing to that price. So here's what I have to do. We're going to make a little concession because this is a tad smaller. So I'm going to just use that as my excuse to really bring down the price because the one we did have earlier today that was gone in an instant that so many of you missed out on was a $4.99. So let me bring this down because it's about half the size, well, little greater than half. We're going to make it better than even $19.99. Only one. We're down to less than 2 minutes left in the show. Don't forget tomorrow we have 4 stones, gold and zoisite. Those new stones that are just fabulous, unheated zoisites that have the most amazing color. 4 of them to debut tomorrow, and that's it. And then we've got an amazing show. But how about this for better than 19? Better than 18. 17. Easy peasy here. One caller, you can have it for just $16.99. And let me show you what it looks like on the hand as we have about a minute left. So this is last call. Get it if you love it. This is really special. Look how beautiful the light is. We were seeing this earlier in the emerald cut too. This is such a pretty way that you've got a little concave design to the banter on the sides, the way it's mirror finished. You've got that beautiful kind of like, again, you see how it looks like the diamond rows sort of point in, really draws your attention in towards the stone there. And it's $16.99, and I know so many of you, it was many hours ago, but so many of you had a chance to get an emerald cut and missed out. So I wanted to bring you the only other emerald cut in the pink diaspora out of the Afghan. Remember, this was that 30-day mining venture before it was shut down. All operations ceased right at that 1 month mark just because it was getting too dangerous to be there. And mining is obviously dangerous anytime you do it. Just the act of mining gems is really dangerous and can be inherently a process that is one that not a lot of people are able to do. But I got to tell you, when everyone descends on an area that you know a valuable stone is there, it just wasn't worth risking people's livelihoods and their lives. So it was really that it just shut down, and it's very unlikely that that's going to be operational again anytime soon. So grab that one if you like it. It's a super rare stone anyways. And then call us. We have a couple pieces left from the show. Like again, golden pearl strand, our green zircon, 2 of our chameleon diamonds. Those are some of the pieces to think about that are available. The Tahitian Pearl Enhancer style pendant is here. And then remember to join me tomorrow, because for our big Sunday, it starts at 10 a.m. Pacific, noon Central, 1 p.m. Eastern. We do have 4 more, and they're our last 4 rings of the golden multicolored natural unheated zoisites. We saw 1 on Thursday. It was gone instantly. We have the last final 4 of them tomorrow in our show, so we hope that you'll join us for that and much more. Of course, we'll have 3 big hours, and it's always a great time on a Sunday. So we'll see you then, starting at 10. Be here right at the beginning. Hi, Mark. Thank you so much. Oh, hi. Hi, Mark. Thank you so much. And thank you, Ariana. Thank you to everybody for watching today and for shopping. And congratulations to everybody shopping today via auction or otherwise. It was a great one, and I hope you enjoyed the values. And we'll hopefully see you tomorrow. Big premiere and so much more. But from all of us at TVON, I'm Lauren Blair. Have a great Easter Saturday, and we'll see you Sunday at 10.